Good afternoon from the Superbook.com sports desk. I'm Joe Hunk. Patrick Mahomes is going to be ready for that game on Sunday for the Chiefs as they get ready to take on the Bengals in the AFC Championship game. Andy Reid announced that just a few minutes ago, but in return, the Bengals also just announced that Jonah Williams as well as Alex Kappa will not be playing in the game on Sunday. They have been ruled as out. The LA Rams have already signed themselves a brand new OC, which, you know, when you're an OC on a team that wasn't that good, might as well get a little pay raise and go somewhere else. Mike LaFleur, who was the offensive coordinator for the Jets, is now with the Rams. And the Vols going to be repping those 1936 inspired jerseys in the SEC Big 12 Challenge happening tomorrow. You can hear that game right here on 104.5 The Zone. For all your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once. When you're home for the Vols, the flagship station for your Tennessee Titans, and home to 3HL. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Yo, what up, Nashville? A beautiful Friday in the Music City. Brent Doherty with you. We got a lot in store. One of those things is sitting over there with her head aimed right at me, her mouth open, wondering what I'm about to say. I'm just saying, Dawn Davenport's here.
That's Bonk. That's Bonk. Twitch, please.
Happy Friday,
Twitch,
people.
please. Twitch, please.
Let go.
I got my baggy sleeves.
Hey.
I got my tight jeans on.
Okay.
It's Friday, baby.
All right.
Hey, it is, in fact, a beautiful day in Music City
it's a
today.
gorgeous day. Yeah, I went to lunch with Trey Hartsook and Philip from Diggins Turf and Landscape Supply.
Shout out to them.
And it's a gorgeous day. But what's funny is we were at Bricktops over on West End, and I was thinking the whole time while I was sitting over there, I was looking across the street at Stony River, which used to be Rio Bravo, which is what we were talking about like a week ago, and sitting in Stony River, which used to be Houston's. What are you doing?
She's crazy.
What are you doing?
She's
Sorry,
trying to take.
I was accusing Slay of stealing my mic condom.
See, you're going to accuse people of stealing your mic condom before you even know where it is.
I am so glad you said the full title of that.
Well, I
Yep.
mean, that's what it is. So for people that don't know, there's a microphone, then there's that foam thing. You've seen them before. They go on the microphone to
Yes, people.
enable you to not pop your peas.
Yes, which I'm a pea popper, so
I am too.
I need one.
Slay's just a screamer.
Sorry, Slay. I'm sorry I accused you
Wait a minute.
inaccurately.
Exactly, Babsy.
That sounded weird, dude.
I know it did. But dang it, man. The amount of times I've had to get Slay, hey, Slay, can you redo that? You just screamed way too loud at the
Yeah, it was a
beginning.
little popping on it.
You just way too darn loud. In
It's
fact,
called energy, huh?
it is.
That's right.
Our engineers have said that they want Slay to be microphone testers whenever he decides that he just wants to do that for a living because of how loud he can get to test the microphone
Hey,
Can I make a
capacity.
living off that? I'm in.
Why is my mic?
Upside down.
No, but it was spinning like it was loose.
Upside down, you're turning me.
Hey, hello, everyone. Hey, Babsy. Got shades on.
Her future's so bright.
That's right.
She had to wear shades.
I like it.
Ron Slay!
I'm in the building. That was kind of loud right there.
Thank you
This
for
car
proving
is got
me
no
right.
light. Speaking of shades, I left my sunglasses downstairs.
Oh, come on, you're
What
around.
am I doing? By the way,
Out here
if
tripping.
y'all heard last week, multiple shows talking about whose glasses are these. If you
Found who
didn't,
glasses are?
don't worry about it. But if you know what we're talking about, I'll be quick with it. Doug Matthews.
Oh, Dougie.
The most
Coach Doug Matthews.
unsuspecting owner of those glasses ever.
Very true.
If all of us think they're Bucks and they turn out to be Doug Matthews,
How crazy is that?
I know. I was talking to Tate Matthews, who does a great job with the high school sports. Like
Yeah, he
he's
does.
the high school sports guy. And I see him at like every high school sports event I go to. Well, usually they're CPA events, and he's there because his kids go there, but and have gone there. But anyway, I texted him a picture of it, and I was like, "Hey, man, we're trying to figure out whose glasses these are, and I don't think it's any of the weekday guys. So we're I just thought I'd ask you. And he goes, nah, I mean, they're like leopard, right?
Yeah,
yep.
they're leopard print.
frame.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, no, dude. I was like, what about Coach? Meaning Doug Matthews. And he goes, no, he's got prescription. Those aren't his. And I go, they are prescription.
Yeah.
5 minutes later, he takes it back. He goes, LOL, they're Doug's.
And they've been sitting in there for
the
like
most
2 weeks.
surprising owner of those glasses ever. Not that I don't think that Doug Matthews is cool
Or has fashion
enough
sense.
or has fashion sense. I mean,
But he's not like
I'm not saying.
hipster
Well,
East
I am
national
really
guy.
saying that, but
Kind
yeah.
of are.
Yeah, you are.
We won't tell them.
I don't like you with sunglasses on. I can't see your eyes.
I know.
And we need to see Babsy's eyes
Yes.
because
She's nonverbal.
Yes, they
I feel like she's trying to figure out if she needs to hit before going on the river. I'm trying to figure out what's happening.
I threw a flag on her.
I threw a flag
Flagging
on her.
me?
Oh,
I threw a flag on her. Dawn's got penalty flags. Where did we get those?
hey.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Laura, no, Laura didn't bring those. I forgot who brought them.
You
We
guys
love you,
know
though.
my memories.
Well,
Oh,
anyway, I threw a
gosh.
flag on Babs for wearing sunglasses.
Might
And I'm
be
going to
a
go
doctor.
get mine, and then I'm going to wear mine.
Where you
So,
at, Slay?
bunk
I
that.
ain't got nothing to wear. I'll
On that, hey, are
put this little hat on.
you guys excited for this weekend's games?
I'm so excited. We're
You
going to talk a
better
lot
believe
about
it.
it. We
like
talked a lot
listening
about
to
it this
press
weekend.
conferences, and
Well, so
I'm in now.
Here's what happened today. I'm sitting there working, and I see Tracy Wolfson tweet out a picture of Patrick Mahomes at the table. They're meeting with him, and she's like, meeting with Patrick Mahomes and talking about his ankle. And so I texted her. I was like, hey, do you happen to have a window to come on? This is how I roll. Should have thought about that like Monday. Maybe.
Right.
She's like, yeah, I'll be back at the hotel by 4 Central. I'm like, Tracy Wilson at 4 o'clock talking
Let's
about the
do
AFC
it.
Championship game. She'll be on the sideline for CBS. This weekend.
CBS.
So if Nance,
Perfect.
you think Nance is still in town? I guess not if they're having meetings.
No, he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. So
It's Friday.
Nance, you're off the hook.
You got lucky. Yeah.
Mrs. Nance, are you here? You can call it. So that'll happen. Allan Bell will talk about the betting part of those games in studio at 4:20, and we'll work Marc Mariani in because he got bumped by Tracy Wolfson.
Nobody
I think
bumps
he'll be
moonshine.
okay. Nobody puts moonshine in the corner.
Right.
I think he'll be okay with it.
3HL presented by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, springhillac.com. Pray for Babs today, y'all,
Why?
Why?
because I don't know. I just didn't sleep well last night or something. I'm really tired. And when I get really tired, that means we go all over the joint.
Oh, hell no.
And he relied on me to make the coffee.
Yes.
Did you make it strong?
And no, it's kind of weak.
4 scoops.
It's
I did
kinda
4
weak.
scoops. I don't know if that's a lot or not. I just did 4 scoops.
I don't know if that's a
Four?
lot or not
I think
either.
it's 3. I think he's supposed to do 3.
So, Babsy, when I told
Four's
Slay
a lot.
what did Slay say?
Man, I ain't get my nap in either.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing a lot of laughing. This is going to be just a lot of chuckling it up. Let's go,
No.
Babsy.
No.
This is the Babs
No,
Babs
listen.
show.
Listen, what did you say yesterday? Mayor, let's finish the week strong
Yeah.
Sure
here.
did.
I
It's
said on the
Friday. We got
text.
2 games this weekend to talk about. We got plenty of off-season Titan stuff to talk about. Let's go. Let's
Well,
finish strong.
I sent out a text yesterday to the crew because I was like, man, that was a really good job by everybody. Good job, Slay, pulling Alexis Hornbuckle on the show. Hunk getting the drops from Slay's game. Talking about pitch and tense.
That wasn't really a good job, but that was a solid job. Oh.
I love when the big fellas get out there and pitch a tent.
Dawn's over there producing just amazing content every day. I'm so proud of her. And I said, let's finish. I said, what did I say? Sprint to the finish line.
Sprint to the
Yeah.
finish line.
And Dawn goes, what's the finish line? And I go,
You know, you were thinking the same thing.
I was.
I go, Friday.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Finish strong, boys.
Yeah. So
Boys.
here's the other thing. Becky has like Tito's down at her desk.
Oh, my gosh.
Is it time?
Are you trying to get people fired?
Hey.
Oh, yeah, okay, sorry.
Fired on Friday?
Well, I mean, it kind of goes with the day.
I mean, if you're gonna go out, right?
Hey, my dog told me.
So the Babs show will commence right now. Babs, what's up? How are you?
By the way, also, did you see what happened to that Clemson basketball player?
I saw that.
I haven't edited that down to
Yeah.
Oh,
It's-
we're
it's
going to
a
talk
Tom-
about it.
it's
Do
a
you
Tom
have to
Bra-
edit it?
Is it a Tom Brady issue?
I mean,
I don't think we're no cussing, though.
there's not cussing. I just don't know if those words are allowed.
Together.
Yeah.
Oh, ask
Stuff-
for forgiveness.
things with sacks and, that sort of stuff. I just don't know
I
if it's
mean,
allowed.
it's just balls.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And he's a basketball player.
I mean, that's what he said. They look like basketball.
That's exactly what he said.
I'm just saying. Look, I give it to you
You
guys.
might need to text about the sack.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll ask about the sack.
Well, you all have said all of the words that he said.
But not together.
Aha.
You think I should text our PD about that?
taught
Just go,
me that.
hey, what about the sack?
You can say words, just don't say them together.
I didn't teach you that.
Oh, my bad. No, he didn't, y'all. He didn't tell me that.
Everybody loves Raymond. Taught you that. I don't know. By the way, I saw Ramon this morning. I got here early because I was going to that lunch, and I see somebody walking down the ramp here out the back door, which most people don't use that. So I was like, who is that? But my eyesight isn't what it used to be. Anyway, I hear Mayor. And I'm like, who is that? Oh, it's Ramon. I hadn't seen Ramon in a while. That man has dropped like a 12th grader.
Slim Savage.
I was going to say, how do you not recognize Ramon?
This is a Slim Savage
He's
now.
Slim Savage.
You got to see him in person?
Does he feel good?
I think he feels great.
He was on the
Yeah.
phone, so I didn't,
You
stand
didn't
and
talk to him.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. The Bab Show goes on. Joe Milton on College Game Day.
That is so, that is, you know what I told you? That's letting you know that the football program is creeping back to prominence. You know what I'm saying? To have a
Because they're having
basketball
them on College Game Day for basketball.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have anybody. Allen Houston, Bernard King, Ernie, you got plenty of people. Chris Lofton, anybody could be there.
Well, and the fact that it's Joe Milton, who was the backup quarterback and will be in a quarterback competition.
Yep. That's what I told him. I said, man, you could easily go get the coach.
Right.
You go get Danny
Heupel.
White, Plowman, anybody, anybody.
Well, let's put the quarterback.
Put the quarterback. That's, hey, man, that's saying something. That's all right? Boy, woo! Is it fall yet?
They back, Slay.
Hey, you know what I wanted to say. I just didn't say it. I'm waiting.
Is Texas back?
Yeah, they back all right. In the back of that alley. They can't find the front. That's where they are. We're going to show them. Coming on up the Rocket Top. Revenge is on. I don't care what Vrabel said. Revenge is on the mind. Horns.
Uh-oh.
Big boss.
He's doing it.
Are you doing it?
He's doing it. He hasn't done it yet.
Down!
3HL off and running. We'll be right back. 104.5 The Zone.
Big boss is in here. All right, NFL Conference Championships are on Sunday, and you can enjoy more thrills than a 2-minute drill on FanDuel. Doesn't matter if you're new to FanDuel or you already have an account, because they are giving all customers a no-sweat same-game parlay. So what does that mean? It means you get free bets back if your conference championship same-game parlay does not hit. Bet on everything. Moneyline, point spreads, which player will score a touchdown, or if you cannot decide, don't worry, you can ride with thousands of other fans and bet popular same-game parlays already made for you. If you're new to FanDuel, sign up with promo code DAWN. See for yourself why it's America's #1 sportsbook. And if you already have FanDuel, you are all set. You can start building your no-sweat same-game parlay today. What are you thinking about Patrick Mahomes? We're about to have Tracy Wolfson on here in about 45 minutes, and she has chatted with the Kansas City quarterback. So maybe that will factor into what you do on your FanDuel Sportsbook app. Make every moment more with FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of the NFL. 21 and older and present in Tennessee. 3+ legs, minimum $1 bet required. Refund issued as non-withdrawable free bets. Expire 7 days after receipt. Max bonus $5 unless otherwise specified. Restrictions apply. Terms sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Tennessee Redline 1-800-889-9789.
What's happening, people? Listen, Ron Slay here. You need to move the food over and get some room in your belly. Why? Because the playoffs are here, baby. And now it's time to take advantage of Famous Dave's. Yes, the Feast Mode buckets are back and bigger and badder than ever. The perfect shareable game day grub. Available now, today, through Sunday, February 12th, 2023. To go only, though, might I add. So you get this, you take this home, you put your feet up, and then you look around. You look around. You say, is anybody here to share it with? No? Well, you dive into the Southside Rib Tip bucket, the wings and famous fries bucket, the hand-breaded chicken strips and famous fries bucket, the build your own bucket where you just add anything in. Yeah. Hermitage, Smyrna, Franklin, 3 locations. Grab it to go. It's real simple, man. You know the sauce. Ask for the cornbread muffins on the side. That's just a tip from me to you. The sauce will be dripping. It's Famous Dave's.
3HL 1045 The Zone. Beautiful day, Babsy in the Music City.
You are actually correct today, Mayor. Up, down, up, down.
I went and washed the car today.
You did?
Well, I didn't physically get out and wash the car. The machine washed it.
Oh.
I did vacuum, though.
You did.
Yeah, my car's filthy. You know how your car's so dirty, you go through there and there's still dirt on there?
Yeah.
Like, I needed to go through one more time, actually. That's bad, man.
You know the last time I washed my car?
Oh, here we go.
Do we really want to know this, Babsy?
Well, the last time I actually washed it
Physically.
was 4 years ago.
Physically. Got out
Travis
there
take
with
it?
hand and bucket.
Oh, no. I've never done that.
No, I go to Miles Auto Spa, baby. I love it.
What do you mean you washed it, though?
Like run it through a car wash. That was 4 years ago. Now, Mr. Babs has taken care of it for me, but it's probably been about 11 months.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
11 months, Babson?
Yeah, you can't get some of that stuff off.
Yeah, that's
At that
over.
point. Yeah.
Like it stays forever?
If a bird pooped on there, then it's coming off with the poop.
Speaking of, at lunch, man, I don't know what that bird ate.
Gotcha.
I got one on
mean-
my hood, too,
How do you know?
because I saw it when I drove in. It's like a big black spot.
Oh, you don't have the SUV.
Yes, I do.
Well, how do you see up top? You're not tall.
No, on the hood.
Oh, on the hood.
Not on the car, ain't got no roof.
It's like a pile, like the Triceratops in Jurassic
I'm
Park.
telling you, that
It's like
bird
a
that hit
pile.
me, it's a pile.
Yeah.
It was I'm going to Miles.
Splat. It went splat.
Yeah. Anyway,
Now I feel like I need to go wash my car.
You do. You might as well leave it like
John
that.
Barker is probably losing his mind
I
listening
would.
to
He'll
this
do
right
it.
now.
I would.
He'll do it.
I lose my mind.
3HL
No,
presented
he'll
by
be like, take better care of your car.
Yeah,
what are you
that's
doing?
right.
Presented by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, springhillac.com. Today is Pray for Babs Day.
Oh, gosh.
Joe Milton on College Game Day tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I'm interested to watch him, too. How much of a personality does he bring?
I think big because the players love him. And for the players to
you said that.
love the backup quarterback, there's something going on there.
But have you guys seen that personality at all? Like, has it been on display?
Not like
you got to be a
that.
personality to just throw hand cannons at people all day.
Sure do. I just
Because he's
know-
like, he's in the pocket going, hey, watch this.
crack,
He,
crack a
you know
rib
he
on
has
this
no
one.
control over
No,
it.
here comes a crossing route. Watch this.
Crack his rib on this one right here.
Like you put Joe Milton in the Pro Bowl thing where they're hitting the
yeah.
moving targets and all that. Like they'll have to use specific targets for him and then targets for everybody else because he's going to take them all out.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole.
It's going to be like Major League when Charlie Sheen takes the head off the batter.
That's the analogy I've been thinking of the whole time you guys have been talking.
Well, Joe Milton is Charlie Sheen, the Wild Thing in Major League. He's that.
Wild thing.
Just a bit outside, close.
You make my heart sing.
Dun, dun, dun,
You make everything groovy.
dun.
So why don't we have a karaoke
Okay,
night?
there you go.
Yeah.
We just partied.
Y'all done?
Oh yeah,
We're
get
good.
us on track.
All right,
Yo.
Christian McCaffrey was back at 49ers practice today. It was never a question as to whether or not he was going to play, but
Nah.
Elijah Mitchell was not there, though. And Elijah Mitchell is that 6th-round draft pick that Rand Carthon
Carthon
found
talked about. Yeah.
that was killer for them in his rookie season last year. So I can't wait for that game. San Francisco, Philly, and Cincinnati, and Kansas City. What, Hunk? What is he doing?
I don't know, but that didn't go out over the air, did it?
No, it did not. It did not go out of. Basically, I was trying to tell everybody that the video that you guys were talking about, I talked with upper management.
Oh.
We have figured out what I had to take out and what I could leave in, and it is good to go.
You called management off the carpet.
Yep.
I had to with
Let
this
me
one.
speak with you.
Yeah.
Because I sent him a text message, and when I sent the text message, he came in, looked at me, he's like, okay, can you please say this out loud? Because in the text message, I basically said, hey, do I have to beep out the word and sack?
He's probably like, oh my gosh,
Slay
what in the
said-
world is 3HL doing now?
Slay said
what am I going to do?
There are a few things that I told Slay when we started this little adventure. And one of them was, I think this is right, is you can't combine certain words. Like you could say them separately sometimes, but And so I think we're in that situation here. So what is this? It's a Clemson basketball player.
Brevin Galloway, one of their 5 starters.
Yeah.
And
Either before.
who was the Titan? First of all,
We're leaning on her today?
Yeah.
hold on. First
Yeah.
of all,
Crossing guard?
Take the
I
ship,
know, right?
Babsy.
Hey, there's Tracy Wolfson on the TV behind you.
Hey,
We've got her in about
be
30
You'll be
minutes.
there. You'll be over
Hey,
there.
so who was it AJ Brown that put the video out where he was still a little loopy
Yes.
from surgery? Yes. Like you would think that people around these athletes would protect these athletes a little bit when they're loopy and still high off their surgeries that they're having. But
Let's put him out there.
yes, why not? I mean, I will say this: it makes them super human and likable, right? Most of the time. So this was on Instagram, and actually, Hunk was the one that sent it to us
What's his name?
early this morning. Brevin Galloway,
Oh, okay.
basketball player for Clemson.
But what was the backstory? You've got the backstory right here?
Yes, I'm telling you.
Okay.
So,
Good.
so the actual description on Twitter where they pulled it from Instagram. This is from Brevin Galloway's Instagram. From Instagram, it sounds like Brevin Galloway will miss at least the next 2 games for Clemson for a medical reason. I'll let him explain.
So this morning I went to lift. I came back. I took a nap. I woke up from my nap. My balls and my sack were exploded. Now I go to the doctor. I have surgery 3 hours later. My balls are reduced to the normal size. I don't know what happened to my balls. I guess they were trying to be like basketballs. But we made it. Now I'm going to be spoiled for the next 48 hours, and I will be back in a uniform shortly. Go Tigers. I love Clemson.
I love Clemson.
I
love Clemson.
Clemson.
I love Clemson.
He's
My balls
laying.
exploded. I love Clemson.
Oh my gosh! For the visual of it, by the way, it has 1.5 million views
Listen,
now.
if Tom Brady doesn't retweet this with a comment, we're failing social media.
Yeah.
I don't
You gotta
even
keep this
know.
going.
I mean,
Like, is Goodell going to suspend this dude?
Hey, but listen to this though.
Well, they were overinflated, not underinflated.
so Jeff Goodman, who covers hoops, right,
Yeah.
said he also tweeted, "I just got off the phone with Clemson coach Brad Brownell about Brevin Galloway's latest Instagram post. No comment."
Wow.
Br-
Gotta love it.
Coach Brownell,
I saw
no
that.
commented in him.
I saw that without knowing about that story. And I
This
was like, what
is
did he
the
no comment?
story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the story.
This is
Listen,
just,
man,
Brevin.
your balls can't explode and then you're just fine.
like
Can
yeah,
they?
like what? That's what I was thinking. Like, what do you? They wouldn't. What's going on?
Like did he sleep through it and then
That's-
woke up
that's-
and was like, "Oh wow, that hurts."
Yeah, that's kind of wild right there.
Dang, I brought a Spalding home with me.
Oh,
So
that's not mine.
I
This is mine.
you know me. You guys know me. I had to WebMD, Google,
Yeah.
which I
we
can.
knew that
I
was
don't
happening.
even want to know what my ads are going to be nowadays after I
Yes.
Googled. I'm not even
history.
going to tell you what I Googled, right?
Registered nurse.
So it seems like, and this is very rare. I don't know. There's nothing official, but in my research, in my medical research, and my medical expertise
I
here,
trust you. You were
I do too.
pre-med for like 2 days.
Yeah, you're gonna be thorough.
You know?
yeah, I made it 2 days. It's very rare, fewer than 200,000 U.S. cases per year, but it seems like it is testicular torsion,
Okay.
a twisting of the male organ that makes hormones and sperm. When the testicle rotates, testicular torsion, it twists the cord supplying blood to that loose bag of skin. I'm not going to really
How
go
did
into
it twist?
So it's
What?
like when you get that balloon and you twist the balloon on both sides and it just poop, pops up in the middle.
Now, this
Yes.
may occur after vigorous activity, a minor injury, or sleep. So he said he just came in from a workout, went and took a nap. He's got 2 of the 3 that could cause it.
Hey, did I tell y'all Joe
You
Milton
know-
is going to be on game day tomorrow?
Why are you trying to get away from this unbelievable
Well,
story?
listen, Babs, if we can help one person out there understand that the world is not over when that happens to them, then we've done our job.
Hey, boy, the twist.
Slay is
Would you
shook.
stop?
Slay shook.
Like,
By the way, Brevin is adorable in his little Instagram.
That's like,
Hey, you know what?
that's like Chris Rock said.
Oh, Tigers.
Said women just don't understand the pain that's involved when
There
you
you
get
go.
hit down there.
There you go.
In fact,
There you go.
you get in an argument with somebody, you just kick the nearest dude right there,
You spot
and
on.
every dude in the room will feel it.
You spot on with that. Like I just felt her reading it. Like
Yes,
what?
that's what I'm saying. That's why I
You
want to talk
guys
about
are
Joe
super
Milton.
shook. Look
Yeah,
at y'all.
guys.
Joe Milton's on game day.
I'm fascinated by this.
Lady
I'm just
Vols lost last
fascinated.
night.
Yes, it did.
And I also feel for that SID that's going to have to answer all of these questions. I mean, there is a reason that it's,
How
there's
do they
designations
twist?
of, off the record medical issue or something.
The twisting is what's got me.
Why do you keep saying that word?
Well, it's like a
Because it-
pinched nerve, Slade. Just kind of.
No, you don't pinch no
way that
nerve. You don't pinch no nerve. You don't pinch no nerve.
Have y'all seen the movie Private Parts? Oddly enough,
I've never
No.
seen it.
it's a
documentary?
It's the Howard Stern movie.
I have heard of it. I heard of
WNBC.
it.
You should, now that you're in radio, watch that. Full
Thank you.
time all the time, because you've been in radio for a while. Anyway, Private Parts. Like, I feel like Paul Mason is sitting in his office right with his ear right next to the radio, getting ready to run down,
Like enough is enough.
which happened to Howard Stern. Anyway,
Hey, but I did have another question. Oh no, I don't.
Go
Do you think he-
Tigers. I love Clemson.
I do like to go Tigers.
Bless his
Go
heart.
Tigers.
it's exploded.
Like a little baby. Go Tigers.
Oh, my
Yeah, man,
God.
he's not. Man, he's far from a baby.
Yeah, I mean, Joe
This
Milton's
is
far
his
from a
sixth
baby.
year of school.
Oh,
He's
really?
25 years old. Yeah,
Oh, Brevin.
been in school for a long
Grown
time.
man.
Yeah, every bit of it. Like he's probably a grad assistant. He can just roll right over into the coaches.
Like Rand Carthon did.
That's what
Do you
he
think
sure
he's
did.
going to be mad at whoever shot this video and put it on his Instagram while he
No.
was clearly
No, he probably,
high up there
he
on
probably
some
just got
meds?
100,000 more followers.
He was high up there.
I told you,
NIL deal coming around.
1.5 million.
All right, what's the
views
NIL
already.
deal for this guy with the exploding balls?
Oh my god!
Basketballs. Basketballs.
How about like a pump?
That too. He could be a tire company.
Oh man. By the way,
What else? What this is? Oh
This
man,
is good,
Like,
yeah.
we should be in advertising here. What
Yeah.
else?
hit us up at the HL 1045.
A zoo. Tigers. We got baby tigers.
Oh yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch the show live on YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Do the twist.
Laura,
The game.
listen to Mayor trying to change the subject. I'm just surprised that I'm using like a Howard Stern comparison with 3HL, and it's because of Babs.
I'm amazed by this story.
This is what Babs has brought to us today. Thank you, Babs.
You could go home now. Go wash your
that's-
car.
I do wish he would come out with a video though and say how painful it was because I think people.
I really
wanna
wanna know
I
that.
want to.
Supposedly, it's like ridiculously painful.
I would
Yes.
imagine.
Seriously,
That's why he's so drugged up because
Yeah.
apparently it is extremely painful.
They got to untangle.
But in seriousness, we're here for the people. That's why it's important to get this story out there because there's dudes walking around, man. One of y'all, this could
Yeah.
happen to you.
This could happen to
And
you,
you're gonna
and you're going to have to
listen.
get it surgically fixed.
No, I mean, if they explode, you think your life is over.
See,
But it's not true.
Yeah.
They can pump them back up, apparently,
yeah, and
for
guess,
3 hours.
guess what that means? You got to go, fellas out there. Stay away from boxers. You need to be briefs, right?
What does I don't think that has to do with it.
Well, how? Do
I
you-
mean, this is
how do
it's
you
very
twist?
rare.
No. You want those things compacted.
That's what I'm saying. Like apparently, like
You don't want just flowing in it because
Bingo.
I just tried playing with them flowing and it just doesn't
that's
work.
what I'm trying to tell you. That's all I'm saying. All right. You know the Duntanons?
Hey, it's sunny outside. You
Yeah,
see
it's
that?
done to duns.
Yeah, that's what you put
Yeah,
some
absolutely.
Duntanons on.
Look, Prince is over there across the street.
What is he tangled?
I definitely never thought that I'd be talking about something like this on.
Yeah, you need to call Neil Warren and say, hey, Neil, check out my day today.
I've hit a new low, Neil. My
I'll hit him low.
Marc Mariani coming up next at 3:45. He needs to finish strong.
Yes.
He was telling me.
Yes, he does. But guess what? He knows better.
Yeah.
He let his emotions take over on him. I'm gonna be real. I did it too.
Yeah.
He let his emotions take over.
Yeah.
Emotions took over.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there are some people that just joined our chat and they have no idea what's going on.
Shout out to Ryan. Yeah, definitely switch the briefs.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. Carry
Better
on.
believe it.
No, I mean, that's an important public service announcement that needs to
straight
stay out
up.
there.
Or do the hybrid boxer.
No, because guess what?
Together.
No. I was off that. I was like, man, I was a boxer guy forever.
Me
Like,
too.
Yeah, boxers was the way to go.
Trust me, you don't want to work out in boxers.
Okay. So Marc Mariani said he's
Did y'all know that Joe Burrow? No, wait, Joe Milton. Y'all know Joe Milton was going to be on game
Joe
day.
Milton's out there on Division Street throwing footballs. I don't know what's going on.
Please don't.
I bet they do something fun
Please
with him.
don't. No,
Don't they?
please don't.
You think if Joe Milton starts throwing balls
I
in
hope
traffic?
everybody got safety goggles on, safety equipment. Like, do not just let him freelance throw to people. You got to sign waivers for this.
Remember Letterman used to have quarterbacks on? Like, he had Peyton Manning on, and Peyton would try. They had like a line of cabs come by, and Peyton would try to throw it through the window.
Hey, man.
Could you imagine Joe Milton? The damage he would do to those vehicles.
I would love to see that, but they have to put a dummy in there driving it. Can't put no real human in there. That's dangerous.
In case he hit the target.
Yeah, buddy. Because the one he hit.
He
It's gonna blow it, so it's over. That part over.
That ball's gonna explode. Marc said.
Oh
Marc
my
said he's
God.
ice cold, which made me think of the polar plunge, which made me think of Joe Hunt.
So,
Oh, that's right.
February 25th. The pool was cold. The pool was cold.
It was cold that day.
Timing, Mayor.
He just,
Timing.
it's your.
I usually mean to do that.
You're
I
at
really
his
didn't mean to
best.
do that.
My gosh. Yeah, there's
you doing
no
that?
way you didn't mean to do that.
February 25th.
Oh, that's my birthday.
I thought you were doing. When's Travis's? Never mind. I thought you were doing that in August.
No, it wouldn't be polar plunge if it was in August.
Oh, yeah, good point. Well, it would be refreshing.
It would be very refreshing. No, February 25th at Nissan Stadium.
Well, so
Ooh.
Hunk was doing a lot of research on this because,
Oh, it's a way to go in.
yeah, he wants to do a flip, but then Rich said the water's only like 5 feet deep, and so
Ooh.
he doesn't want to do the flip now. And he went to the film, like Greg Cosell, and
Yes.
he found film of Buck Rising doing it, and Buck can't swim. And so Buck he didn't have any trouble going in. He had trouble getting up and out.
Oh, really?
It's like 4 feet of water, and Buck couldn't stand up. And he almost like drowned. And the guys that are in the pool with you, making sure you're okay, had to come and pick him up and make sure that he was okay.
They had to rescue Buck.
Wow.
He was also in a sweat suit.
Yeah,
That's-
which
that's
immediately
Sweater, which
filled with
immediately
water.
drags you
That
down.
wasn't by.
See, I thought we were jumping into Cumberland. That's what I thought.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, don't never. If
I mean,
somebody
there's
ever-
like
yeah.
bodies in there.
Never sign up for that if it comes around.
All right, Marc Mariani coming up. Ryan on
not where you wanna go.
on YouTube. For now on, Brett, don't get much sleep. This is great. LOL.
Oh
All
my
right,
gosh.
Moonshine next. He's got a blood in the water pick. Stay tuned.
Here we go.
All right, boys. I am warning you. It is January 27th, and we have Valentine's Day coming up. A Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa. This is your answer. Whatever your question is when it comes to gift, Valentine's Day, winning, all of that, A Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa is your answer, and they make it easy for you too. Every woman in your life will love this unique and thoughtful gift, and you can go print a gift card directly from their website, or you can go in and they'll wrap it up beautifully and put it together and pair it with another gift like a robe or a candle or any kind of fun finds from their gift boutique. But here's the deal with A Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa. You can give her a gift card. You can choose your budget, spend a little, go lavish, and then she can choose from 10 different services all under one roof. Massages, manicures, pedicures, sunless tanning, waxing, facials. There's a hair salon there to get her hair done, makeup done. You name it, they have it at A Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa. Everybody loves spa gifts. The woman in your life Might even like a couple's spa day. How about that for Valentine's Day? Go visit the website where you can get gift cards 24/7, amomentspeace.com. Call them at 615-224-0770, or just go visit them in person. That place smells so good, by the way. In Cool Springs, across 65 from Galleria Mall, intersection of Carruthers Parkway and Bakers Bridge Avenue. That's a Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa.
Could combine that gift. We like combining gifts here. Combine that gift with a gift from Brentwood Jewelry, and you will be set up this Valentine's Day. Also, Mother's Day coming up. New hours over there at Brentwood Jewelry. They want to spend more time with their family in the coming year, so they are still open regular hours Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturdays from 9 until 4, but closed on Sunday and Monday. So make sure you make time to get to Brentwood Jewelry. BrentwoodJewelry.com is the website. Went in there a couple of days ago, a couple of times, and to see Brandon Amamali and Salem Amamali and the Amamali family, and love going to see those guys. Sandy, who works on the watches there, they are great people. I love watching them interact with their customers because everyone's family, everyone's friends, everyone's getting along, which is great. But you need a jeweler in your life for sure because we all have gifting responsibilities throughout the course of the year. Brentwood Jewelry makes finding the perfect Valentine's Day gift easy. Stop by to find that one-of-a-kind gift for that special someone in your life, whether you're looking for a custom-designed engagement ring to take this Valentine's Day over the top, or a one-of-a-kind Salem earrings or necklace combo, or by themselves. Brentwood Jewelry will not disappoint. 7012 Church Street in the heart of Brentwood, just off Franklin Road. Exceptional style, exceptional deals every day for more than 50 years. BrentwoodJewelry.com.
lights, and I'll glow. To the extreme or walk a mic like a vandal.
Like a
Candle.
3XL 1045 The Zone. I know not to get in the way of Vanilla Ice because Babs will
Anything less than the best is a felony.
slice me.
yeah, Babsy. Don't play.
This
if
is
there
her.
was a problem, I'll solve it. Check
This
out
is-
the hook while my DJ.
Resolves it.
This is Babs' favorite Twitter
You hear that,
follower of hers.
Resolved it, huh?
Vanilla Ice.
No.
Vanilla Ice
it's
follows me.
Revolve It.
Yeah.
And I just
It's
played this
Revolve.
because, ice and cold. And
Mine
plunge.
is Lisa Loeb, who now has a show on satellite radio.
Jump in. And the bass all pumping. To the point, no faking. Cooking MCs like a pound of bacon.
Bacon.
Well, that's a hell of a line. Cooking MCs like a pound of bacon.
Man, that bacon they be snapping and crackling, boy.
Hey, Marc
Time to
Mariani
go solo.
joins us now. Marc Mariani's been taking the polar plunge himself lately, but we're going to get out of that now.
Oh my goodness. I know the feeling of being vanilla ice cold, ladies and gentlemen. Ice cold. I thought you guys were playing that for me, but hey, what did I tell you today, Brent? What did I tell you? Shoot or shoot, baby.
Shoot or
You
shoot.
gotta shoot, baby.
That's right.
Golly, man, I do know the feeling. How we doing today?
Hey, we're good. Where are you calling us from today, Marc? I'm just curious.
I am in, can't tell you, Laguna Beach, California, man.
Oh.
Laguna Beach. This will be my last one on the road, and then I'll be in-house with you guys.
Okay.
Last
I
one.
like it.
We miss you, dog.
Well, so it's 1:48 out there, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm living on coastal time.
Yeah, so it's not brown water time yet.
No, I got to feel, but I swear, you guys, I the second I hang up on these phone calls, I get a little amped up, and I do my preparation. It feels like game day for me, so I get the nerves going when the radio, all that stuff. But when I hang up, and it's only whatever it's been, 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock, whatever, it feels like the weekend has started for me after I talk to you guys. You guys kind of light a fire under me. So, it is 5 o'clock somewhere. So I think usually this is the kickoff to my weekend, as it probably will be this afternoon as well. Why not, man? Just out here living.
LIVIN.
Accent mark.
Live in, apostrophe, with the apostrophe.
That's from the movie Dazed and Confused.
Oh, nice.
Let's see. At Marc Mariani 80, soldbymariani.com. You need to check both of those things out. Give them a follow. And let's talk about these two games real quick in general terms, and then you can get into the blood in the water pick. Babs and Slay and I all agree that these are two really good games that everyone should consume this weekend. I'm anxious to see both of them. Start with whatever one you wish to start with.
Yeah. Well, here's the deal. I think Tom Brady hit it. Tom Brady said it first, and then it just kind of was a landslide. But there was a lot of bad football this year, and a lot of sloppy stuff. We talked about why is that,
Yeah.
less practice during OTAs and training camp. And then we get down to the final couple of weeks, and there has been some insanely awesome football. There's been some awesome football the last couple of weeks, and these are the four best teams, man. I've been loving it. It's so fun. I think 49ers, Eagles, maybe. What Brock Purdy has done has been unbelievable. And being a guy, I doubted him last week, right? And I love seeing him come. I love seeing him prove the doubters wrong, man. I thought that Dallas defense was going to give him a hard time, but he keeps showing up when the lights are the brightest. And they got what seems to be a 1985 Bears defense over there. Goodness gracious, they are just shutting everybody down. If watching Fred Warner play football is about the most fun thing you could ever do. The guy is a psycho. Anyway, they're on fire. I love it. And then obviously the Eagles, dude. Again, Jalen Hurts is lighting it up with our boy. But if you look at what I love, obviously being a skill position guy, is on all four of these teams. Personally, I think Kansas City might even be the weakest, but all four of these teams, the skill positions are out of this world. It is unbelievable to see these guys slinging the ball around. The Bengals are three of the, if they're not the top receiving core, they're darn close. And then you add Joe Mixon in there. These guys there's a reason that they're duking it out for the Super Bowl, and it's going to be fun to watch, and I can't wait. I had a hard time narrowing down Blood in the Water this week, but it's going to be fun to watch. And, I mean, starting at noon on Sunday with the NFC battle, I mean, these guys are just nasty, man.
It is time for Blood in the Water with Marc Mariani.
go,
And I really... That's old stuff.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, that's
Sorry,
old stuff.
my bad, bro. Sorry about
That's
that.
old stuff.
Sorry.
I truly deserve it. It's been bad. We are now. I warned the loyal listeners. We are now in the red on the season. We're minus $85 on the season, or minus 85 units, or whatever you want to say.
Units.
And it's brutal. It's brutal. But here's the deal. It was November 8th, 2019. Brent, I was sitting next to you at the Franklin factory. I think Dawn was there too. Maybe she was out. Actually, she was probably out covering SEC. And there was a big game coming up. And it was LSU versus Alabama. And Alabama was favored by 6.5. And what happened? The Blood in the Water was born, baby. It was born because Joey B didn't want the 6.5. He wanted to take that money line and dominate the Crimson Tide and go on and win the Heisman and the national championship. So when you start playing in the red, okay, and you need a big dub ski to get you back on track, there's blood in the water in Kansas City, baby. And I think the babyface assassin is going to get it done. But here's why. I almost hit on this coming out, and I wanted to save it. But everybody talks about Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, who are absolute beasts, right? But they ran the ball with Joe Mixon, 20 carries for 105 yards last week against the Buffalo Bills. That is nasty football. And that's a huge reason. I think Patty Mahomes, I think that ankle is going to end up being an issue this weekend. And last but not least, I mean, not to be a haterade. I didn't drink my haterade, but I don't think Juju Smith-Schuster's that dude. And I think that when you look at the skill position of the Kansas City Chiefs, those running backs have been carrying this team, and obviously Travis Kelce, all-world tight end. But I don't know if they're going to have enough gunpowder, firepower to keep up with the Bengals. I love these games. It was a tough choice, but I think Joey B, baby, he doesn't want the 1.5. He wants a plus 105. Get the boys back out of the red. We need to get in the black, baby. There's blood in the water in Kansas City. Let's go.
Gotta get in the black.
Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals take down Kansas City on the road. Marc Mariani, blood in the water.
You know it.
I don't know why. I don't know why I'm talking so official like this.
Sound like me.
Hey, this is going to be some good football, though. How are you guys feeling? Where are we at with?
I'm not there yet, man. I was waiting to hear from you. We got Allan Bell coming up, and then we'll have to make a decision.
Initially, I was with you. I was with Bengals and Eagles, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I heard you guys have been consuming the time talking about something going on with the Clemson basketball team. So no wonder you guys got distracted a little bit. But
by the way, Gary Todd on Twitter says, "I've got that dude's NIL sponsor. Fix a flat."
Boom.
Oh, nice.
Boom.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Mark, have fun at Laguna Beach. Go play some beach volleyball or something.
Spike ball.
I'm taking my paddle. I'm going to take my sup up out here, stand up paddle here in a second. But hey, it's going to be a great weekend of football. I miss you guys. And I'll see you next week, baby. Let's go.
There he is. Marc Mariani.
See you, Moonshine.
At Marc Mariani. It's brown water time for him.
Oh, you better believe it.
He's going to take his sup out there, stand up paddle.
Yeah, sup.
I thought those were called YOLO boards.
You only live once,
You only
boy?
live once?
Mm-hmm.
Really? I want to be on that.
I'm just making Babs laugh today. I'm having a good day. All right, Tracy Wolfson will be on the sideline of the AFC Championship game. She joins us next live from Kansas City on 104.5 The Zone.
Johnny!
Temperature fluctuating.
Yes.
Inside, outside. Not in my house, though. Why?
Because Spring Hill Heating and Cooling came and saw you.
Correct, Babsy. and they came with no charge, Babs. They just came on out there, did they do, wiped their feet on their own mat before walking in the house, walked in quietly because people were still asleep, didn't even know they was there, moved around like Batman, the Batman of HVACs. That's what I got.
If you are in need of repair work, by the way, Spring Hill Heating and Cooling offers free service calls with their repairs. Plus, they can also give you low monthly payments on those repairs.
You got to mess with them. Now, you got to understand, you ain't got no choice. Price of replacing your older HVAC system by over 20%, it could increase, people, so you need to pay attention to that. We're trying to offer you something as a family. Us, Kevin, everybody, get your stuff fixed before. Just a matter of fact, don't even get it fixed. Get it checked first.
Yeah, Spring Hill Heating and Cooling offers 18 months with no payments. Lock in today's price. You don't have to pay until spring 2024. You want more info? Go check them out. They are available anytime at springhillac.com. What do you got to do?
Call 'em.
Yes.
Good afternoon from the Superbook.com sports desk. I'm Joe Hunk. The injury report is out for the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, full participant all week, is not even listed as questionable going into Sunday's AFC Championship game. But you know who is? That would be Travis Kelce with a back issue. He is listed as questionable, as is Justin Watson and Mecole Hardman. All of them are going to be questionable for the Chiefs. Now, make sure that you are paying attention because tomorrow afternoon, Vols and Texas, the Longhorns coming in, and what's going to happen? That means the Vols will be rocking those 1936 inspired Tennessee Vols jerseys for the SEC Big 12 Challenge. For all your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Vols, the flagship station for your Tennessee Titans, and home to 3HL. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone. What up, Nashville? Happy Friday. Beautiful Friday in the Music City. Brent Doherty with you. Also, Dawn Davenport.
Hi.
That's Bonk. That's Bonk.
And also Ron
Twitch,
Slate.
please.
I'm in the building.
Oh, Rocket Top.
Hey.
We're moving fast because we're going to Kansas City. Our friend Tracy Wolfson is there and joins us live in advance of the AFC Championship game. Tracy, how are you?
I'm great. I want an intro like you guys just had. That was awesome.
Oh, you have one.
You got it, huh? Ah, there it is. You're on our show often, Tracy, and you don't even know it.
Hey,
I love it.
do you have to find barbecue when you go to Kansas City every time you go there?
Of course. You got to find the best restaurants. It's a little difficult this week. We have so many people from our crew in town, so we have to accommodate like 30 people for dinner tonight and another large crew tomorrow night, which is tough to try and get into places. We love going to Q39 when it's a smaller group. I mean, that's definitely one of the spots to hit, but unfortunately just too large of a group. But I don't know where we're going tonight. I'm sure it's going to be great.
We went to one of the we've been twice to watch the Titans play the Chiefs down there, and I think it was AFC Championship year. It was the next one because Mahomes was the quarterback. And we went to one of the barbecue places, and I think it's that one that you just mentioned, QR39. Is that what you said?
Yeah, Q39.
Q39.
It's a Chiefs favorite. The last time we were there, Patrick was there with some friends. I mean, yeah, they're always there.
So this is what happened. We went there, and our server told us that Patrick was in there the night before with his then girlfriend, and when he left, he stood up and told the entire restaurant, "Hey, thank you for allowing me the opportunity to enjoy my dinner with my girlfriend. I'm picking up everybody's tab."
No. Oh, that's such a Patrick thing to do. That is awesome.
Isn't it?
He is great. Yeah, that's amazing.
So, we work really hard to be meticulous in our guest opportunities and plan things out well in advance. So when I booked you today when I texted you after seeing your tweet about meeting with Patrick Mahomes. That's a good indication of how put together we are. But how put together is he?
Hey, Brett, you know where I am, right? I mean,
I know.
We could have talked about this earlier in the week.
See?
That's exactly what he
All right,
said.
you're giving Dawn Davenport fire.
I love it.
But now that you know I talked to Patrick, you want to talk to me. I got it. No, he didn't say anything. No, I'm just kidding. Of course.
Oh, that was it? That was pretty cool. Right there.
Yeah, see you, Tracy.
No, he was great. We had a chance to go watch practice, which we do on Fridays before games, and he took every rep. He looked good. He was out there. He was doing everything. We had a chance to speak with him. I mean, look, he's dealing with a high ankle sprain. Like everyone knows it. It's not easy to deal with. He's gone through this before on the other foot. Not sure which is easier to go through. One's your plant foot, one's your front foot. I mean, it's very different. I think he's gone through tons of treatment, and as he said, 4 to 5 extra hours per day getting treatment, and he's going to continue to do that, up until game time. It's hard. He got lucky with the extra day, no doubt, and went right into treatment as soon as Saturday hit. So said swelling wasn't too bad, but it's all about, they did the underwater treadmill and trying to scrape through that swelling and all the different stuff and treatments. And Rick Burkholder, who is a head athletic trainer for the Chiefs, has been, helping him and the staff has helped him throughout this week and just trying to get ready to play. He's not going to be 100%, but as you saw, he's full go. There's no injury. There's no designation. He's going to go out there, and it's all mental, he said. Once you're out there, it is all mental and how much you can handle the pain.
So did I see a designation? I know tight end Travis Kelce was a full go apparently in practice, but he was on the injury report with a back issue listed as questionable. I know we're not going to get any status or anything from you, but just curious how different you think that team is if Kelce's not 100%.
Oh, I mean, it is different. It's just taking away your number one weapon off the field that now Cincinnati wouldn't have to game plan for. I mean, it is dramatically different. It is his go-to guy. It's just like Joe Burrow. And, as much as taking away Jamar Chase, he's got two other guys. And certainly, the Chiefs have other playmakers that surround him, but he is the guy, and he's trusty, and he's been with him forever, and they've had success in the playoffs. And as you see what, Travis has done in his career, I think will go down probably in the end as one of the best tight ends ever to play the game.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
I will tell you, we were out there. He was full go. Apparently locked up on him late. We didn't get a chance to meet with him. He was getting some back treatment, but I'm sure he's gone through this before. They have a tremendous training staff. He went into treatment right away, and they still have 2 days to get him back out there. And I think it's got to be really bad, and him not able to walk for him not to be out there on Sunday. I'd be very surprised if he misses this game.
Yeah, that dude ain't missing.
Seriously, come on.
Right. Tracy, let me ask you, on the other side of the ball, how locked in does Chris Jones seem? Got it animated, ready to talk. What you getting from him?
How about that press conference that he had? That you all at Burrowhead. I mean, I love that, right? Talking about how this isn't a rivalry because they've beaten us, 3 straight times. I mean, they know it, right?
Yeah.
And he feeds off it. We had a chance to talk with him also. He's one of my favorite players to be around, just brings so much energy, and he's such a leader on that defense. And, he was really distraught after that loss last year. He felt like he missed those last 2 sacks that he should have had, and that would have changed the game. And it has motivated him all season long, not only just in a motivational way, but it's helped him prepare for the season. As he said, he changed his diet. He got stronger. He worked on different things, the way he tackled, and so he is like ready to roll for this one. I mean, they are out, to finally get this win over the Bengals. They're certainly using everything that's been said this week as motivation. And he knows as a leader of this team, he has a big responsibility to go out there, especially against an offensive line that is banged up, missing 3 of their starters. So he feels he has a tremendous opportunity on Sunday and hopes to take advantage of it.
Love it.
I mean, you're always going to get 2 hot teams at this point, but it's interesting to look at Cincinnati, who started 0-2. They've won 10 in a row. And Kansas City, conversely, has won, 6 in a row, and their last loss to Cincinnati. So
yeah,
I think this matchup is so intriguing on so many different levels, and you've hit on a lot of them. But just watching one of the big rivalries kind of develop as we move through the 2020s.
It's funny, and I was thinking back, someone told me I've done 10 straight AFC championships, which is pretty crazy for me to think. And think about, it's been 5 straight in Arrowhead. And then the other 5 were either Gillette or in Denver. So all you're talking about, and by the way, what does everyone have in common is, future Hall of Fame quarterbacks, right? So, I mean, we're not going there yet, maybe with Burrow, but I think you're seeing right now that he's on that path, right? And certainly if he wins again and beats Kansas City for a 4th straight time, you're going to start talking about him in that realm of number 1 top quarterbacks out there, maybe even the top quarterback. That's been a conversation this week, right? Does he jump over Patrick as that guy? I think it's very interesting to think about when you get to the AFC Championship, these level quarterbacks that you've had over the last 10 years. It's the best of the best, and we're seeing that again with Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes. And certainly you throw Josh Allen in that mix, no doubt, who could have been here as well. And I think that's what's fun about this game. You have 2 hot teams, so much on the line, a chance to go back to the Super Bowl, a lot of doubters. Cincinnati feeds off being doubted. they're not doubted anymore. Actually, it's Kansas City that's doubted.
Mm-hmm.
And they even said it. You know, they came into the season doubted because they gave up Tyreek Hill. How could this team recover? Will they be able to adjust? And here they are back in the AFC Championship. Again, I know they're favored now by 1 because of the swinging and points, but they came out as underdogs, right?
Yep.
So they're taking all of that. So you have these two teams, these two quarterbacks, these two fan bases, all the trash talk that's been happening this week. I mean, the level of the game can't get any higher, I don't think.
5:30 CBS. Tracy Wolfson will be on the sideline. Bengals at Chiefs. Everyone's got a game plan, and you're no stranger to cold weather, having gone to Michigan and doing all these games you just outlined in these cold weather cities. But high temperature Sunday, 23, low of 10.
Oh, God.
How do you battle that on the sideline? Seriously.
Oh, man. Let me tell you, it is so gorgeous out right now. It's like 50 degrees and sunny.
Bottle it up.
Yes, way. It's ridiculous. We're out on the field. You didn't need anything. How do I battle it? I've been in some obviously severely cold games. I think the one I talked about was Pittsburgh, Miami, wild card in Pittsburgh. It was probably the coldest I had ever been. You know, you just bring a lot of layers. You ask a lot of people for more advice as much as you can. Cover your face because you can't talk. That's the biggest thing. You can't speak when you're so cold. Your mouth just freezes up, and then you go to do a hit, and you're like, you know, what are they? The peanuts, right? Wah, 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 like out. And so, you know, I've got layers. I asked Rick Burkholder of the Chiefs, you know, any other suggestions. He said to put powder on your feet, you know, keep it dry, change your socks before pregame, wear latex gloves under your gloves. I mean, what are the heaters in your hats, you know, anything you can do to try and stay warm. It's a challenge. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be really cold out there. I'm not thinking it's like Patrick Mahomes, you know, it's all mental. It's all mental. I'm going to gear myself up for that. Yeah. So, I mean, you just deal with it. You deal with the elements. Just go out there and have fun, right?
The Wolf. I'm glad I saw you on Twitter today, Tracy.
I mean, I'm so glad you just thought of me out of the blue.
We're a finely tuned machine here on the radio. Hey, thanks for the time. Really appreciate you hopping on short notice in all seriousness, and have a good broadcast.
Love talking to you guys. Have a good one.
Thanks, Tracy.
She's the best.
The GOAT.
And I loved you nodding your head yes at everything she was talking about with regard to the weather.
The
latex. I just learned the latex under the gloves. The latex gloves under the gloves, like hospital gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just learned about that.
The insulation.
I learned about that in Boise, my bowl game.
It's freezing up.
That's exactly what I was thinking about while she was talking. You in Boise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Boise.
Miserable. I went with the heated vest, though, because I don't care what I look like at that point.
Stay warm.
How many millions of people will see Tracy's hits during those games?
Yeah.
10. She's done 10 in a row. I mean, think about her career. I mean,
I
SEC
remember
sideline.
her from SEC back in the day.
Yep,
Yeah.
Final Fours. Like she was at the Final Four when the guy from Louisville broke his leg right in front of her. There's
She
a
was right
famous
there.
picture of her.
Kevin Ware?
Kevin Ware.
Yeah.
There's a famous picture of him breaking his leg, and she's right behind it with her mouth open like, oh, my gosh.
Man, you know what?
She's done it all, man.
Yeah.
Went to Michigan.
She's a mama, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 3
She
boys.
just rocks
Just
it.
like me. Yeah, she's a rock star. So are you. All right. More frivolity when we come back. Allan Bell comes in here, and we'll take a little gambling look at this game next on 104.5 The Zone. Both of the games. Go up to Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. That's where you need to go to get that next new vehicle. If you are looking for a car, truck, SUV, or Jeep, they'll be able to help you out. New or pre-owned, these are your guys. No pressure at all. They want you in the vehicle that's right for you. So they'll answer every question you have, try to get a gauge on what will fit you best, have a conversation with you about that, and you can take test drives and go inside. They'll help make the numbers work once you find that proper vehicle for you, and it'll be that easy. I've bought multiple vehicles from these guys. They are phenomenal people through the point of sale. Also, afterward, just went up for a service visit the other day with our Ram truck, my son's Ram truck, and had a great time. Saw Daniel Gupton. Talked to him for 15, 20 minutes and had a great conversation. We came back, and it was that easy. Check them out online. GuptonMotors.com is the website. All the dealership information is there, and all of the inventory is there as well. That's GuptonMotors.com. 3450 Tom Austin Highway in beautiful Springfield, Tennessee, about 30 minutes from downtown Nashville. Gupton, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram.
All right, mortgage rates. You think they're still high? Wrong. They've plummeted. We are looking at 5-month lows. And you should call my friends at Loan Pronto, see how those low rates are. And maybe it's time to do a refinance that you have been putting off. Maybe you need to do that refinance to get some cash. If you're like a lot of people, you have way too much credit card debt right now. We come off the holidays. It's a new year. And you've got these 20+% interest charges on credit cards every month. Listen, you can get a quick, easy refi at Loan Pronto, especially right now. Wipe out all those credit cards, close in about 14 days, cut your overall expenses by $500 a month or more for some people. Right now, Loan Pronto is doing refis with APRs in the 4s. Maybe your current home rate is over 6%, or maybe you want to get out of that 7% loan you were forced into last year. Now's a great time. Loan Pronto is who you need to call. Check them out at loanpronto.com or give them a call at 615-499-5780. That's 615-499-5780. Loan Pronto, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 1661781, subject to lender approval, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
3HL 1045, The Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay. Appreciate you being with us. It's been a wild show so far. If you've missed it, is Ball Talk going to be on the after party?
Vol talk or ball talk?
No, Ball Talk.
Oh,
It definitely is.
We're definitely going down that rabbit hole one
That's
more time.
great. I'm picking my mom up at the airport.
Oh, yeah. Mom will be
I'll
proud.
make sure
Mom, this is what I do for a
have
living.
it on.
Listen to this.
As I pick her up, she's going to be like,
I mean,
is this you?
You can't help
What
it that one of the
is
stories
wrong with
today is that a Clemson basketball player's balls exploded.
I know. I can't help it.
I mean, he's
I got to
fine.
talk about the breaking news of the day on
that's
sports.
right. That's right. Allan Bell in studio. What's up, baby?
Hey, what's up?
Do you see that story?
Yeah, I did. And you know what? One, it seems extremely painful. Two, that's tough for the player and, any of the guys, the equipment dudes. Like, you got to deal with either side. Yeah, it's tough.
And anybody that
Factual.
hears the story. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, Don kept reading the medical version of what happened. And
Yeah. Well,
he's
and
talking about-
that's who you want, too, is Don doing it, right? Very eloquent. Well done. Yeah.
Keeping it classy? Yeah. Right.
Well, 100. Yeah, absolutely.
We kind of, behind the curtain, we kind of flipped our roles there. Like, usually that's me, like, pushing the line and Don trying to bring us back.
Oh, that story is fascinating to me.
Yeah, that's a tough on a Friday, too. Like, that's a Monday injury. You know what I mean? Going to the weekend with that? Yeah, that's tough.
Here's
dude.
another injury. Tua, Tua, a month in from being diagnosed with that second concussion, is still in concussion protocol.
Really?
A month. So here's the fascinating part, right? Like, say that, they're doing it, like they're being extra cautious. The Dolphins could be the first team with the same player that you get in league trouble for getting him out of concussion protocol too early. And then you're like, all right, he can't chill here, man. Like, we can't pay rent here,
Yeah. Just hanging in there. Yeah. That's tough, man. Golly. It's got to be serious.
Well, you know what? And it
be.
is serious. So, like, think about, like, if you were his parents, right? And you're like, look, man, like, you're only, 24, 25? Like, you have a life after football. Like, we need to start having these conversations. Not saying to force you anything, but, they're starting to add up,
That's true. Definitely.
It's tough.
Definitely.
Allan Bell with Sportsline. What do you guys do over at Sportsline for those that don't know?
Yep. So what we do is take any game, any sport, right? We simulate that game 10,000 times with all of our advanced data. We project out final scores of said game. We project out player points, stats, props, all of that to not only get you, a projected score of how the game's going to go, but also from a wagering betting perspective. We grade these bets: A grade, B grade, C grade. A grades, tell you, jump on them, take them. That's what we do. So,
and then you also have expert picks that you can click on. And I'm looking at right now, there are 10 Sportsline picks on San Francisco, Philadelphia, and 14 on Cincinnati, Kansas City.
Yep.
You do have graded games on both of those games. So people just need to download the app, Sportsline, get signed up, and go there, and you'll be able to find out that there is an A bet this weekend.
There is. And I'll tell you what, for anybody, because I tell you every time, all right, 1045 The Zone, 3HL, you guys have been so awesome to me. Anybody that wants to try that out for not only this weekend, but for the Super Bowl as well, 30 days for free on me. Just use promo code EARLY, EARLY. That'll get you all the way through the Super Bowl, college basketball, NBA, everything. Women's college basketball, WNBA. We do all of it. Yeah, for sure.
I like that.
Thank you, AB.
Like
that.
At Allan Bell
Thank you.
247.
And go ahead.
No.
Well, and on the side of it, the bettors that are what do you call it? The bettors?
Yep.
The bettors.
The degenerates like us. We're degenerates.
Yeah, because we're not really considered those type of bettors. But man, they got the plus minus. So you got people in here plus a lot of people in the red, man. And in the black. And some in the black.
All right, so let's start with the
People
AFC
hanging on.
Championship game. We just had Tracy
noticed
Wolfson
that.
on to talk about that game and a lot of attention being placed on Patrick Mahomes and that ankle. They go from 2.5-point underdog to 1-point favorite. So I think practice film got out of on him and maybe changed the line. Also, money affects that, right?
Yo, big time, right? So we see that it opened up Chiefs as a favorite, went to the Bengals as the favorite, now has gone back to the Chiefs being the favorite. All right, so what we call jumping the fence, when it goes from one side, crossover 0 to the other team, right, being like a favorite, we call that jumping the fence. It's done it twice. You don't ever see that in conference championship games. Look at the Eagles and 49ers. Like that, the lines they don't generally move, right? And think how many people are betting these games. There's only 2 football games. Everybody's money is coming on these. So it goes to show you how large that injury is. And let me tell you this. I'll tell you exactly why that injury is worth That's $20 million worth of line movement, what we just talked about. I'll tell you why. Wow. Over the last 5 NFL postseasons total, last 5, every single game played in the NFL postseason, Patrick Mahomes, all right, because, he rolls out of the pocket. That's the, concern with the injury. Over every game in the last 5 years, Patrick Mahomes accounts for 41% of all touchdown passes thrown outside the pocket.
Ho-ho!
Of all of them.
And there's where your high ankle sprain is a problem.
Yeah, it's crazy. He's played 12 postseason games. He has 30 touchdown passes.
You're right. I'll tell you this. He's played 12 postseason games total his NFL career. All right? 10 have been at Arrowhead. 2 elsewhere. Those 2, Super Bowls. My man's never played.
He's like, I ain't coming to your house.
Before Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs had never hosted an AFC championship. They're about to host their 5th straight.
5th in a row.
Like, that dude wins. Yeah.
Golly.
When you talk about the jump in the fence,
yep.
How often do you see that during the regular season in the NFL?
I mean, a couple times, you know what I mean? But it has to be the right situation to where it's, say me and Slayer playing each other. He's a 1-point favorite, injury or something. Right. It jumps. Right. It doesn't happen a lot. And
especially not with these level
games. Yeah, because now, take regular season week 5, you've got 16 games, right?
Right.
So your pie it's spread out. It's distributed more. There's only 2 games. Yeah. And everybody's betting both. Yeah. You know what I mean? So to your point, Don, that doesn't happen. And twice.
Well, and now Kelsey comes out randomly listed on the injury report today with back injury as questionable.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that's going to add to whatever's going on.
Yeah. It'd be pure madness. The fun thing to do is write down Saturday night at 10 o'clock. Write down just what it is, and then when you wake up, there's no telling. People just you get a bunch of Russian money at 3 in the morning.
That's really funny. So how do you attack these 2 games? Do you attack the side? Do you attack the total? Do you attack player props? How do you do it?
So first off, simple. All right, think simple. There's generally when you go through the playoffs, it's fewer points that are scored. Yep. They're tighter games. We see it, with lines. Both of them are under 3. You also don't want to play a ton of overs, in terms of props. Now, you want to find your spots, all right? And also, don't overthink it, all right? So, when we break down these games, we talk about Patrick Mahomes outside the pocket, or we talk about, Jalen Hurts, when we get to that game, what they do and have done during the season, it doesn't change. You are who you are.
Right.
You'll throw some wrinkles in, but, if a team throws the ball a lot, team throws the ball a lot. You know what I mean? 49ers are going to run the foot. Christian McCaffrey's going to get every opportunity possible. You know what I mean? So keep it simple. Don't overthink it. Also, what I like to do is just write out what you think the final score is going to be. Then you can tree branch it from there. If it's a low-scoring game, probably not a ton of passing attempts, yards, etc. So, yeah.
Like that. Yep. Well, since we're talking about the other game, let's jump on it. 49ers Eagles. Can you trust Purdy to get Purdy? Purdy, I like Purdy.
Here's a prop for Purdy.
He's Purdy.
Purdy. South Park show.
Yeah. Can you get Purdy to carry over the hump, man?
Well, here's a problem. So when they played Dallas and Dallas brought pressure, all right? Purdy, under pressure, was 3 for 11. With 12 yards passing.
Greg Cosell said his first movement was to drop further back, and you don't do that in the NFL.
At all. And look, now, understand, the Cowboys pass rush, second best in the NFL.
Yeah.
Problem is the Eagles are first. They have 75 sacks this season.
Yeah. Dude, 5 last week.
Yep. Wow, and what they did to Daniel Jones when he was under pressure, 2 for 9, -3 passing yards, and a pick, 5 sacks. Right? So that's the thing. Now, let me flip it on the other side because this game's going to be absolutely won both with the game and your bets at the line of scrimmage defensively. All right? Flip it to the other side. Jalen Hurts this season led the NFL number 1 in completion percentage, touchdown passes, and passer rating at passes that are 25 yards or longer. Okay? The 49ers, in every single one of those categories, bottom 5.
Oh.
There's 2 things that you know. 1, you can't find love in the club, and 2, you can throw it deep on San Francisco.
It's a guarantee.
Yeah.
Wow.
So anybody
you might be able to find some part-time love in the club.
There you go. Jalen Hurts, longest completion over 38.5 yards. Just going to toss that one out there. My man's been doing that. Yeah, for sure.
Golly, man. So you're telling me it's not a chance?
Well, no, here's the
it's
other
crazy.
thing, though. Here's the other thing. Like, it's all going to be about how the offensive lines block. Because if you give Jalen Hurts time, he can hurt you. If you
go ahead. No,
if you don't, things can get hairy. Like, that defense is good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same thing with Purdy. Like, if the Eagles bring a ton of rush and they just dump it over, like, if you throw at the rush and just hit Christian McCaffrey and he's going 30, like, dude, and also these two teams, it is incredibly important for both of them to play with a lead. They both are extremely quick-scoring first-half teams. That's the race there, too, because San Francisco does not want to be down 14-0. Right. Same thing with Philly, right?
Yeah, San Francisco's got to, and this is where I was going just off of that.
Yep.
I mean, San Francisco's got to control the physicality of this game, which they have done. They've won 10 in a row, so they've been able to do that. Philadelphia, a different deal, though.
Yeah.
And they've got to control the pace. And you're right. And we talked about this yesterday. If Philly gets up 14-0, do you really believe that Purdy, with a pass-first game plan, can win?
Yeah. And that's the hard part.
From
is that,
behind.
Yeah, exactly. Because then Philly doesn't have to worry about it. They just stay aggressive the whole game. But if you counteract that, and then, okay, look on the other side. All right, the Bengals and the Chiefs. All right, Joe Burrow 3-0 against Patrick Mahomes. All right. All three of those games were decided exactly by 3 points every time. And the last two were 27-24, both of them. Unbelievably consistent in those games. Yeah. So we'll see if it's Burrowhead Stadium. I know they've been doing that.
They have been throwing it out.
What about Willie Gay when he was asked, what about the Bengals offense, that you see that's positive? Nothing.
Not a thing. I ain't giving them nothing.
Wait, Hunk has that audio. I want to hear it.
I'm just excited to be playing football, man. That's just what comes with the game, We, like Coach Reed said, we don't do no talking. We just go handle business when it's time to go.
What is it about that Bengals offense that maybe impresses you the most? You played them a few times.
Nothing.
Okay.
He said it twice.
Yeah, nothing. I
love
done
the
seen
guy
it all
interviewing
before, baby. Nothing.
I love the guy interviewing. I was like, okay. Like, how do you not come back with something
I
there?
know.
Okay, it's nothing.
Nothing.
I told you nothing.
If you'd have seen the look in his eyes, you would have said, okay, yep, next question.
Hey, man, this is going to be a battle, man. Both defenses talking. Well, Gay wasn't really talking. He's just saying there's nothing. But Cincinnati
don't you have to
definitely
come
talking.
back and go, yeah, but Joe Burrow has been dominant this year, but just to get him to talk more.
Yeah, and also, all right, bring this up. Bring this up too. We talk about like the young QBs. Patrick Mahomes is the youngest quarterback or the oldest quarterback in the AFC like this whole time, which shows you how crazy young. We talk about like Mahomes versus Josh Allen, like that's the Peyton Brady type thing. Well, here comes this dude who's like, well, you know what? Y'all can talk about that. I'm just going to go playoffs and never lose. Like,
I got something for y'all.
Burrow's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just so good.
So you diving into college basketball?
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
What do you think about Tennessee, Texas?
Man, it's going to be a good game. Tennessee, obviously, best defensive team in the country. Texas, this is how good Texas is. And Slay, you know more than I do. These dudes lost their head coach, didn't miss a step.
Not a big.
They're aggressive offensively. They'll foul a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised to see Rick Barnes try to draw some cheap early, some fouls out of him because Tennessee's
in trouble.
Yeah, exactly. Like Tennessee's definitely the more disciplined team, and you want to kind of slow that aggressive offense down. But dude, this is going to be a hell of a game. And those Tennessee uniforms,
dope.
Dude, those are so
Slay
nice.
is all about
I
them.
love
Did
them.
you
Them
ever
little
see them,
fire,
Mayor?
boy. Like,
I haven't seen them yet. They're 1931, right?
Yeah, they look like the baseball, like the cream
that's it.
script.
Yep,
They're
that's it.
so nice.
That's
36, Hunk says.
I love them. 1936.
Man, that 30-16, that cost me a lot of money. Okay.
Hey, man, I to that game, though, man, I'm nervous. Well, not nervous. I'm looking forward to see Coach Barnes work. Because in the Kentucky-Tennessee game, I feel like Cal really worked the officials.
Yep.
And he outworked the officials against Barnes. Interested to see how he does against his own team.
You know what? Like, there's not many negatives that you could give to to Rick Barnes, but he's a super nice guy. Like, he doesn't do that. And, you have to – look, we saw Gino doing it at halftime with Holly Rowe. Like, he's going to take every opportunity.
Ooh, is that crazy?
You know what I mean? But look –
And then they got every call after that.
That's what I'm saying. It
works. Turned it.
Look at Saban. Saban doesn't even watch half the game because he's just chewing somebody, right?
so
But it works, man, because if you're an official, you're like, dude, stop. Like, I'm tired of hearing this. So, yeah, I'm with you on that. That's a good point for sure.
Absolutely, man. Well, we'll see. Go Vols!
You got any bets tonight? NBA, NHL?
Yeah. All right. So,
Joe's like, yeah.
Oh yeah. So, all right. So, the Warriors. All right.
I'm in. Okay.
-4.5?
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that one, right? Like, I think I think that they have a solid one. Air Force. All right, Air Force, New Mexico. I'm telling
Air
you.
Force basketball.
Hey, watch out for
New
this
Mexico.
one. Air Force plus 12.5, not a bad bet. New Mexico team total over like 74. Like, take a look at New Mexico's points. Like, dude, they're scoring like 91 a game. Like, they look like Arizona. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, just something to keep an eye on. There.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye
I know
on it.
everybody's big New Mexico fans around here.
Air Force basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Catch it.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, thanks, AB. Good stuff, man.
Man, appreciate y'all.
At
Thank
Allan
you.
Bell 247. Get the sports line app. A bunch of people on the Zone TV feed, so they're signing up.
Hey,
With your-
promo code early,
with-
EARLY.
That's your free money
Yep.
for 30 days, right?
Yep. 30 days.
Word early.
ARLY. You ain't got no alibi. All right. Thanks, AB. More 3HL next on 104.5 The Zone.
If you have been watching the NFL playoffs from the sidelines, still time to get in the game with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. And if you're a new customer out there, why don't you bet this weekend's conference championship games with $150 in free bets guaranteed? Hey, especially when you place your first $5 bet, especially with some of these injuries the Chiefs have. All you have to do is sign up with promo code DAWN, DAWN, to get your $150 in free bets guaranteed when you place your first $5 bet. FanDuel has all your favorite bets, money line, point spreads, player props, and you can even combine your bets for a chance at a bigger payout with a same game parlay on this beautiful, wonderful app that is safe, it's secure, it's super easy to use. So football fans, don't miss out. Place your first $5 bet and get $150 in free bets, win or lose, with promo code DAWN. Make every moment more with FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of the NFL. Got to be 21 and older and present in Tennessee. First online real money wager only. $10 first deposit required. Bonus issued is non-withdrawable free bets. Expires in 14 days. Restrictions apply. Terms are at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Tennessee Redline 1-800-889-9789.
Get ready for championship weekend with Maryland Farms Wine and Spirits. Go ahead and stock up that bar. My guy Jason and his guys can help you do that. If you know what you want to get, just mosey on in, find it, and mosey on out. It'll be easy if you want to branch out a little bit. These guys are experts, and they'll help you maybe find a new bourbon, new craft beer selections. Definitely can help you with new wine choices. Maybe you've got a dinner party coming up and you want to try something different. These guys can help you out. Maryland Farms Wine and Spirits, they are there for you. MarylandFarmsWS.com is the website. Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., closed on Sundays. You can get delivery through Maryland Farms Wine and Spirits on the app and curbside pickup as well. Maryland Farms Wine and Spirits, locally owned and has served Brentwood for more than 17 years. If you're looking for that perfect gift for a housewarming, birthday, just a thank you, Maryland Farms Wine and Spirits has customized baskets for you to grab and go with wines, spirits, local olives, chocolates. It's the perfect gift for that cocktail lover. Every Wednesday is senior day, so come in for special discounts, and every day they honor the military discount. Case discounts every day, too. Check out my guys at Maryland Farms Wine and Spirits in Maryland Farms, 101 Creekside Crossing in Brentwood in the Public Shopping Center. Check them out now, Maryland Farms Wine and Spirits. 3HL 1045 The Zone, Friday afternoon in the Music City. Hope you had a great week. The weekend is on.
Yeah, man.
Is it party time for people out there, you think? You think there's anybody sitting back listening on the app with a drink in their hand right now?
Without a doubt.
If so, shoot us a picture at 3HL 1045.
What up, y'all? We'll join you soon.
Watch the show live. Yep. I'm going to go see some high school basketball. But, yeah, it's coming.
It's on the way.
Watch the show live on Zone TV, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
What?
You couldn't get that part out.
Man,
just watch the show live. That's all.
I told you, I'm tired.
I'm right there. I'm going to get us some soup, though. Both of us.
But what did I tell you when you started? Nobody out there listening cares. We're tired, in a bad mood, whatever.
You
we gotta
rock
bring
the
it.
party, rock the party, rock the party.
Is that what you're doing
Is
over
that what you're doing?
Did I hear Matt Nagy's name pop up for the potential OC? Not the potential OC opening. There is an OC opening with regard to the Tennessee Titans from Jeremy Fowler on
our
Ramon,
morning show.
Kayla and Will.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about that? He was an offensive coordinator with the Chiefs before he got the Bears job. Kind of a disaster in Chicago.
Nathanielism.
Right. So
Yeah.
if you're in Nathaniel as a head coach, is it just that you got elevated over what your qualifications really are?
That can happen.
The Peter principle?
That can happen. That can happen. I give him the benefit of the doubt. I got to go back and look at what he did in Kansas City, though.
They did well.
Okay.
Actually, the Titans beat them in the playoffs in Kansas City when Marcus Mariota threw the
off
pass,
the head.
batted to himself.
Well, guess what? You got something working out for you. Your resume looked pretty good at OC. Maybe you just don't need to step into that head coaching seat. Listen, nothing like self-awareness. Nothing like self-awareness.
Know your strengths and weaknesses.
Come on now. I ain't got no team. I ain't got no business managing no team.
They went to the playoffs both years. They were 22-10, 12-4, and 10-6. Sorry, Babsy.
Uh-oh.
No. That was good. I look at him, and you look at what is in place here in Nashville.
Oh.
He's coming off a disaster as the head coach at Chicago, right? Wherever he goes, he has to be successful in whatever he does.
Yeah. So this could bury him.
Is he 100%? This could bury him
Yeah.
as a coach.
Yeah.
I know that's a weird way to look at it.
But I understand what you're saying, though.
But you're not walking in with a franchise quarterback. You're not walking in with a group of receivers that are going to get it done for you. You're walking in with Derrick Henry, possibly. You're not walking in with any kind of protection for whoever that quarterback is that you're going to end up moving forward with, whether it's Ryan Tannehill or Tom Brady or, yes, I did that. So
what you're saying right now, as presently constructed, this isn't a bounce back situation.
it's not a very sexy position for
bounce
somebody
back.
who's coming off kind of a debacle as a head coach,
Yeah,
right?
if I want to be an OC, I want weapons, right? Like you look at the Titans receiving core, you look at the offensive line, you look at the quarterback with the contract situation, you look at Derrick Henry for sure, but at some point,
But that's
running
it.
backs hit the wall.
Yeah.
So what do you do? Well, looking at Matt Nagy, I'll go ahead and read you his 4 seasons in Chicago, and we'll try to just based off this.
Give me some more.
All right, Buster Rhymes. We saw him at the Super Bowl one time in New Orleans,
Oh, yeah.
and he was swole.
Diesel, yeah.
I mean,
Him and
anyway,
Dre.
So, just real quick before you start this.
yeah. You
for
want more on Buster
Chicago?
Rhymes? Fastest rapper at the
Yeah.
time. I mean, he could go.
Heck yeah. But, I mean, we also have to remember, like, there's not going to be an OC opening unless
There are problems.
there are problems, right?
Right, that's
Unless it's a coordinator that went on to become a head coach. But
I was going to say, I was going to piggyback off that, but go ahead.
Right. So do you do open up and coming guy like they're doing with the GM, or do you do retread guy who used to be a head coach?
That's my thing. You got to come into it. That's the first conversation coming into it. If I'm the OC looking to take this job, like, hey, now wait a minute,
Yeah,
y'all.
now, I
Look what I'm
believe-
walking into.
I believe that Mike Vrabel has a ton of control in terms of his coaching staff. So, like, I think, he's the one making the decision here. Now, it'll have to be signed off on, but
part.
so what they chose to do with the GM may look different than what they choose to do with the OC. You want his seasons now?
Would love to have his seasons now.
He took over for the Bears coming off a 5-11 season and went 12-4 in year one. A 7-game swing. Then he followed that up by going 8-8. Then he went 8-8.
Oh.
Then he went 6-11.
That's not going to do it.
And was fired.
That ain't going to do it.
That looks like downward trajectory to me.
Yeah. What did
Doesn't
they
mean he can't be
lose?
an offensive coordinator, though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Let me see. Were they putting up points?
That's not ideal.
No, it's not.
Their offensive rank in 2018, they were 9th in the NFL in points. Then they were 29th, 22nd, and 27th.
Oh, well, that's it right there.
They were 11th in yardage offensively. No, they weren't. They were 21st. I lied to you. 21st in year one, then 29th, 26th, 24th. I need to pull up.
So that's not what we need. Like that's where we are right now. We need to go up in offensive ranking, production, and everything. I remember having this conversation last year, talking about what we needed the offense to be going into the season and what we needed the defense to stay, how they needed to stay right there in the top 10 of the league. Did we get that? We got that out of the defense, didn't we, this year? Offense took a lot of steps back. Matter of fact, they just hopped back. They didn't even take steps back. They hopped back and stayed there.
Give me some more.
Injuries. Give me a healthy. That's what I'm telling them when I'm going there, man. Hey, listen. Rand, I love you. Miss Amy, I love you. Ferry, I love you. Y'all got to give me something healthy to work with. I've been watching y'all from afar. Ain't no health. There's a lot of health issues. I need healthy people. Then I can consider having this job. Without that, what are we really talking about?
615-737-1045. Happy hour coming up. We'll talk more about these
not happy.
NFL matchups. And yeah, I know.
It's not. Is that a happy situation? Are we going in and everybody's hurt?
No.
Ain't happy.
See?
Yeah, I don't want the Red Cross involved.
Exactly. And they stay there.
We'll be right back.
Are you maybe cleaning out your closet for the new year? Cleaning out your garage? Maybe wanting a better functioning anything? Well, guess what I've got for you? The company you need to call. Artisan Custom Closets. Maybe you want, and it's time for that show-stopping closet where your shoes have their own places and you have drawer space for sweaters and long hanging, and it's just gorgeous. Artisan Custom Closets can do it. They can also build you a home office from ceiling to floor. They can also fix your pantry and organize that for you. Give you nice shelves where stuff doesn't fall over on those wired shelves. Laundry room, mud room, garage, you name it, and Artisan Custom Closets can do it. Here's your website, ARTISAN customclosets.com. Say goodbye to clutter. Get a free in-home consultation today. They are locally owned and manufactured in the USA right out of Marietta, Georgia. Customer service is their deal, and they are so good at it. I had my garage organized. I have a beautiful cabinet system in there, and installation took less than a day. It was perfect. I am in love with it. They're going to give you 10% off if you tell them you heard about them from Dawn right here on The Zone. 10% off for the new year, 615-800-2199. Doesn't matter what your project is. Artisan Custom Closets, 800-2199. Tell them Dawn sent you for 10% off.
Good evening from the Superbook.com sports desk. I'm Joe Hunk. Vols and Longhorns get going tomorrow. You'll be able to hear that right here on 104.5 The Zone. The Vols are going to be rocking those 1936-inspired uniforms for the SEC Big 12 Challenge game. Now, why 1936? Because 1936 was when Harry Anderson was named Tennessee's first All-American. Now, in the NFL, with the conference championship games going on, the injury reports are out. The Bengals have announced that Jonah Williams as well as Alex Kappa, they are both going to be out for this game, both linemen for the Cincinnati Bengals. On the Chiefs side, Travis Kelce, he is listed as questionable, but Patrick Mahomes has nothing beside his name. And coming up tonight, Grizz and Timberwolves tipping off at 6:30. You'll be able to watch that on NBA TV. For all your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Vols, the flagship station for your Tennessee Titans and home to 3HL. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Let's jump this thing. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brad Doherty with you on a beautiful Friday in the Music City.
Let's get it.
I warned Babs. I actually wrote it down. Pray for Babs on my show sheet today. Because
y'all are a problem?
Yeah, I don't think I've been sleeping good or something. And so I was tired. I was yawning and stuff before we started the show. And then I told that to Slay before the show. Slay said, I didn't get my nap today. I'm like, uh-oh. And he said he'd be laughing a lot.
Yeah.
And so then it was Pray for Babs because it was going to be the Babs show. Because we're going to be, when I'm tired, we go all over the place.
Yeah.
I can't focus.
I like how you preface that with when I'm tired.
But I also said that our responsibility to you, the listener, is we understand that a lot of y'all work a job you don't like. You go home to maybe a difficult situation. You've got like 20 minutes to hopefully entertain you a little bit as you go from one spot to the other. Hopefully we get that done. We take that responsibility very seriously. So
correct.
Despite the fact that we are tired, we're bringing it, damn it.
Energy.
Right, Babs?
Yes.
That's Buck. That's Buck.
Now, Babs did bring to the show today exploding balls with a player from Clemson.
Very true.
Not like basketball, like his.
I mean,
Yep.
like basketball.
Testicular torsion.
That's what he said. He said basketball.
Yeah, he did.
So.
Yeah, testicular torsion. So basically, that you read the medical report, which was very difficult yet still hilarious. Like every dude listening was like, "Oh my god."
Oh, I Googled that.
Yeah.
I was all up on WebMD trying to figure out what happened to him.
Testicular torsion. So what happened was he lifted weights, took a nap, woke up, his balls had exploded. So he goes to the doctor.
There's the synopsis.
Yeah, they put him out. 3 hours later, he wakes up. They're back.
Had to have surgery.
So Gary on Twitter said, "Fix a Flat" would be the NIL sponsor.
That's a great one. That's a good one right there. Tell you that one right now.
So that's what Babs brought to the program today. We've still got an hour, so there's more coming. Ron Slay's over here eating cream of mushroom soup.
No, cream of broccoli. I'm in the building.
From Nashville, Tennessee, at 6'8" at power forward.
I know what hungry and angry is. That's hangry. What is
my wife every single
Y'all
weekend.
better buckle up, because this
what
guy
is
got no
frustrated?
Wait. That's only because you're there all day on Saturday and Sunday.
Very
I
true.
know. See, it's the only time I see her is hangry. I know because she starts getting on to me for everything.
Get out of here.
Like, you're hangry, aren't you? I'm getting there. No, you are.
I get cream of mushroom because mushrooms are kind of like, I don't know, oily and stuff. Like broccoli's like a hard vegetable. So I don't know how you get cream out of that.
Man, listen. All you got to do
Just
is
make it super soft.
Well, there you go. Thanks, Babs. That's what they did, bro.
Babs still contributing.
Babs still contributing.
By the way, during the break, Slay and I left. We were going down to the vending machine because we like to look in there and see the things that we cannot eat. Because, like, you've dropped 19 in a short period of time. I've dropped 40. The last time, I haven't looked in a minute, so I don't know. But that was the last time I looked. So we walk out into the hall while Babs is doing her live spot, and Eki Bop just appears.
Out of nowhere.
Just creeping.
Like Kramer.
Yeah.
Just popped up.
He sidled up to us. Like we didn't know he was coming, man.
No, didn't. Bob just appeared.
Boy, it's good. It's good that you're a good person.
Exactly.
Boy, you could be up to some stuff, man.
Exactly, Bob.
Nobody see you coming.
Bob, you can get punched in the throat like they're creeping around in the hallway, though. That's all I'm saying. Like nobody knows. You just karate chop in the throat, Bob.
Kung Fu.
Yeah,
What
Kung
was
Fu.
that? What was that guy's name?
Yep.
No, but
right.
seriously, like, so he just appears. But he was like, he was doing his Bop thing.
Yeah.
So Bop's name is CJ. He got named Eki Bop because he's CJ Eki. He got named Eki Bop because of the way he walks.
By Slay.
Slay says Eki Bop
Yeah.
walks like he's listening to music.
And he does.
So I told Bop, you like every song, don't you? And he said, nope. And I meant like every kind of music. And he was like, nope. I'm like, what do you not like? And he goes, Bop by Hanson. Do you have that in the system?
Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty sure that has to be somewhere.
Yeah, it definitely does.
So my thought, find that. My thought was that Babs probably liked that song back in the day.
Loved it. Oh my gosh, it's not in the system, is it?
I've never even heard
No,
it.
it's not. Some song called Fired Up, which I've
never
never
even
heard
heard
of.
I like that. Get fired up.
There it is.
That is exactly what it sounded like on your cassette in 1995.
Yep.
So Eggy Bob hates this song. And I'm like, this could be your theme song.
Bob
I know.
ain't
Come
rocking
on,
with
Bob.
that. Bob ain't
Hey,
rocking with
hey,
that.
hey.
Bob like, no.
Okay, that's enough of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it gets worse as you play it
That's-
more.
That ain't it.
I mean, it's two
Does
verses
Hanson
and a
live
hook.
in Nashville too?
Probably, or you know, they're not with us anymore.
I once had a girl break up with me because I made fun of Hanson. She was that big of a
Hey, you
Hanson
don't need
fan.
you don't need to be with her then.
I totally agree. She's also an LSU fan, but
know
she
what?
didn't. She's like, you will not make fun of them. Okay, well, peace out.
Well, you should have played Elsa for her.
I don't think your mic's on.
Who?
Let it go.
Let it go. That's right. That's what
If you make fun of that, it's over.
All right,
without
Isaac
question.
Hanson, Taylor Hanson, and Zach Hanson.
We're Scott Hanson.
Babsy, I saw you pinch it.
What just happened?
Pinched her finger.
On what?
Scooting
I'm
in.
turning her mic off just in case she
'cause
says
it-
words
yeah.
that she's not supposed to say.
Glad you did.
I can't
Your mic's
believe-
off.
I can't believe she's not.
Yeah.
She's mouthing them, all of them. Like, Dak Prescott when the kicker missed all those field goals.
Yeah.
They zoom
Go
in on
for
him in slow
two.
motion, and he's dropping F-bombs.
Sure was.
I like this. Their Wikipedia says Hanson the early years. I'm like, wait a minute. They had late years?
That's what I was going to say.
They had one song.
Somebody brought him back.
It says they're still active.
No, now Hanson ain't active out here in these streets.
They're all married.
They are. They actually. I think they just dropped an album like maybe last year.
Who bought it?
Their moms.
Like, I want to hear it. If they got something jamming, like, turn me on.
Oh my God, they're old now.
How old are they, Babs?
I don't know, but I just saw a picture of them.
All right. The AFC Championship game, the NFC Championship game coming up this weekend.
Moving on.
Which game are you most looking forward to seeing?
I'm gonna have to go with 49ers Eagles as far as
I disagree.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, he hasn't even finished saying what he's going to say.
Yeah,
Well, he's over there mixing up broccoli soup.
object,
I
Your
I
Honor.
got
Yeah.
you. I
Thank
got
Babsy.
you. Go ahead.
Yes, thank you. I want to
Listen
see
here.
if Purdy.
Yeah.
I want to see if Purdy can be Purdy out there.
Yeah.
That's first and
Totally
foremost. 'Cause
disagree too, by the way.
No,
Listen,
okay, I disagree too, but I want to play devil's advocate because I know where y'all going.
Wait, you just disagreed with yourself?
Yeah, a little bit.
And I want to see that game. Like, it's not like there's a bad game out of the two of them.
This is true.
Yeah.
But I also want to see the hometown kid, Jordan Mason, man. Shout out from Gallatin High School.
Hey.
He's playing
Oh,
with the 49ers.
that's right. He's on the
running back.
Niners roster?
Yeah, man.
I did one of his games on my TV 30. And that,
Did you really?
Yes. That dude, I think he's Gallatin all-time leading rusher.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Beast.
Yeah, yep. But I really just wanted to work that in. I really
Eggy
want to
Bop-
see the game.
Like, crept up on him.
Oh, Eggy Bop would be in the wall. Planet.
Ford over Rooster.
Yeah. Yeah. Jordan over Bop. That's what that'd be. We'd be bopped right into the wall, man.
Look how quiet he is, though. He's like LL Cool J in the
He's
movie
dying to
Toys.
say
Like,
something
he's
to it
just,
at the same time.
He's just absorbed into the wall.
I know. But guess what, though? I honestly do want to see the fireworks in the Bengals and the Chiefs game.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's just going to – when you talk about exciting, I think it's going to be exciting. When you talk about defense, I think the NFC going to have a defense about it.
Listen, man, if Patrick Mahomes can't move around,
It's
that's a
trouble.
problem.
It's trouble.
And don't
problem.
judge it by early in the game because he'll have that Toradol
Yep.
shot, but it will wear off.
Well, okay. So I was thinking back to so Chris Long on his podcast today or yesterday, I think, talked about the struggle of a high ankle sprain, like how hard it is it's great. He won't feel anything, but where it really gets you on the football field is when you try to cut. It's that cut. It's that sudden movement, all that.
Yep.
So I was thinking back. I had a high ankle sprain in high school. I played in the powder puff game, jacked up my ankle.
Come on,
I
Babsy.
forgot about that.
The powder puff game?
That's probably what's led to your continuing ankle problems.
It might be.
Because when you started 3HL, you were like, man, I need to get out and jog, but I can't. My ankle hurts.
Yeah, but
How many days have you jogged since 6 years ago?
none.
You hung it up.
Unavailable.
Exactly. Unavailable. Anyway, so that high school high ankle sprain
Those things are serious.
took so much time to heal, and obviously it was at like the very beginning of volleyball season or whatever, I think is when it actually happened. And it's brutal. It's almost easier sometimes, I feel like, to come back from a clean break, than a high ankle sprain.
There is a slight
Serious.
fracture in a high ankle sprain. It is actually a fracture.
Yeah, but it was and back when I played volleyball, you always wear those active ankles to protect your ankles anyway. And even with those, like a quick stop on the court to change direction or something like that was just brutal. So I can imagine his athleticism on the football field, what he normally does, the effect that it's going to have in the second half.
We can take your phone calls when we come back. Which game are you looking forward to most? If you want to break them down, we can do that. Also, Jim Nagy runs the Senior Bowl, the Reese's Senior Bowl, and he was on with Blaine and Mickey. Said some interesting things about a couple of volunteers that are down there. One is Hendon Hooker, even though he's hurt.
Okay.
So that's for you next on 3HL. Stay tuned, people. Don't leave us. You get tired of the way your house looks, so you can make an easy change, and it'll be drastic by changing the flooring. And Buddy Allen Carpet One can help you out in Donaldson, 615-883-3289, 2405 Lebanon Pike in Donaldson, BuddyAllenCarpet1.com. Locally owned and operated by the Allen family for more than 55 years. Zach, Jenna, and Judson Allen are great people. Number one, I've known them a long time. They're awesome. They are in the store every day to help you out through the installation process. Big box stores give you 1-800 number and then turn you over. Not going to happen with these guys. They'll handle everything. Free in-home measures and estimates. Again, 2405 Lebanon Pike in Donaldson, 615-883-3289, BuddyAllenCarpet1.com.
What's happening, people? The weekend has arrived. It's time to get your bets in. Are you gonna bet and let it ride? Or you gonna go with a sleigh ride? Why am I singing? I don't know, but download Superbook Sports and you can sing too. When you get your winnings, though, wait till you get your winnings. And if you're not on it, you download Superbook Sports or visit superbook.com and offering right now up to $1,000 bonus when you sign up, deposit, and wager in the same day. Got to do all three, people, in the same day. If you go up there and do two of them, you're going to be looking for your bonus and it's not going to be there. But if you do three, voila, magic. And just like magic, you can put Vegas in the palm of your hand. That is exactly right. The big game going on. SEC Big 12 Challenge going on. It's a lot taking place, man. You want to get in on it. Get in the action right now with Superbook Sports. Visit superbook.com for terms and conditions. Gambling problem, call 1-800-889-9789. You know the motto. Hashtag it if you will. Book it.
3HL 1045 The Zone. So our break conversation this time was when do we spring forward? I noticed there was still light outside at 5:24 in the afternoon. And we spring forward Sunday, March 12th. So Slay said, I heard the morning guys talking about that we're springing forward and staying there. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been on this for 10 years on this
Yeah.
show. More than that. How long we done 3HL? January 25th, which I didn't know. What's today?
The 27th.
That would be was on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Was the anniversary.
Yeah, that was the anniversary. January 25th, 2010 is when 3HL started.
Didn't anybody say nothing.
I don't know, man.
Slay, you weren't here.
Just out here doing.
I was here in spirit.
Look, I'm day to day. You're here in spirit. Yeah, you weren't here. You were doing your pitching a team.
I love when the big fellas get down there and pitch a tent.
We almost made it the whole day without playing that.
Well, that Clemson player should have done that.
Maybe that's the problem. That was the problem.
That's what did it. He pitched the tent.
Take him
Lost
out.
all his equipment.
Took him out.
Oh, man. That poor guy. I'm glad he's okay.
Yes.
Babs has face in hand.
Bless them.
Yeah, so we're staying there. So Slade came up with this, well, we're going to lose an hour and never get it back.
Yeah.
So we got to cram stuff into that last hour.
That last hour before it switch, you got to do everything you can.
It's like the end of the world.
That's it.
What would you do if you knew the end of the world was happening at 6 o'clock today?
If I'm in there.
You got 35 minutes.
What are we doing here? Are you trying to make my anxiety worse? Oh, my gosh.
There's
I have to up my meds
There's
tonight.
a comment they didn't know about. They just picked it up now. It's going to be here in 35 minutes. What do you do?
I'm going to the snack machine and trying those new tangy barbecue
Oh, my gosh.
Doritos, dog. Like, I don't know who
He
did
has
that.
been thinking about it.
Man, because the sweet spicy chili and the purple bag are phenomenal.
So we're mad at management now because everybody in management knows that everybody on the station's like dropping LBs. I mean, just everywhere. Just dropping LBs everywhere. So the end of the story when we ran into Bop, just bopping along, was we went to the snack machine. And I guess because they know we're not going to buy them, which goes against, capitalism.
True. Very true.
It's supply and demand, all those things. Now the vending machine is loaded with things I've never seen before.
Ever.
In
Not
that
that vending machine. Exactly.
Including a flavor of Doritos that we've never seen before, ever.
That ain't even nowhere on the market.
That vending machine gave birth to new Doritos.
It so did. I guarantee matter of fact, boy, they lucky I can't stop because I'll go to the grocery store just to take a picture and send it to the Dorito and ask Dorito, when did these come out? When did y'all release these
I
Doritos?
need to go check this snack machine.
Babsy, I'm telling you.
Apparently, I'm the only one in this entire building that can still eat that crap.
Yeah, go get it. Go get it for us, Babs.
I mean, we just stared there with our mouths agape.
But before we lose our hour, that's where I'm going.
Vending machine.
And I'm going to sit there Indian style and just keep on swiping my card.
Yeah, and I want you to put on your old 35 uniform from Tennessee with the headband.
Yeah.
And sit there. And
Because
just
that
wait.
hour, that hour, we never getting that back, yours.
No, I'm talking about the comment that's going to hit at 6 o'clock.
Oh, no. I'm going to be, hopefully I'm in a little food
Do
coma
they just
by
come
then.
on TV and just go, hey, our bad. Sorry about that.
No.
Yeah, we didn't want to scare y'all. You have 35 minutes.
Oh, it would be chaos. It'll be
This
the
was
purge.
under the table, guys. Sorry about that. We missed the sheet.
Because
It'll
if
be
they
purge.
knew a comet was coming and was going to destroy the earth and they told you too soon, all hell would break loose.
It sure would.
So maybe they would wait.
Till give you a team on the 10.
Yeah.
Y'all done?
What's wrong with you?
It's like,
So Joe Milton is going to be on game day.
Yeah, there we
Milton on
go.
game day.
what's wrong with your comment, Babs?
Yeah,
This comment's coming
portion.
around, too.
Let's go back to that, Babs. Whoa, basketball game. So Jim Nagy was on with Blaine and Mickey, and Blaine asked him about the Tennessee players that were there. And let's start with Byron Young, Hunk, who had a great season, man. That guy was so active, had a great bowl game, elected to play in the bowl game with his teammates. And Jim Nagy, the head of the Senior Bowl, commented on him.
He made a nice jump this year. You watch the junior tape, and what stood out was he was really cool mover. He could really bend and dip, and so he was really good at playing on the move, rushing on the move off twists and things like that. So playing off other people and getting skinny and sliding through gaps and doing all that stuff. And then this year, you started to see him win more one-on-one, which was what you wanted to see. And again, that's going to make the one-on-one stuff so big down here because he's he's a really rocked up, good looking kid. I know you guys have seen him. Most guys that are all muscled up like that don't move the way he moves. Yeah. This kid he's really loose. So no, I think he's going to have a big week down here.
Look at that.
That's good.
All muscled up.
That's good.
All muscled up like my co-host over here, Slay and Brent. It's hard for them to move.
And sometimes you just got to let it rip, Babs.
Diesel.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm pumped full of.
We're getting closer to the casket, so we got to
Jeez.
We got to let it rip.
You are so morbid today.
He is out of here. He is out of here.
Like, the world's going to end at 6 o'clock. What would you do? Oh, we're getting closer to the casket. What is going on, Mayor? You need sleep, dude.
Right? Oh, my gosh.
Jeez.
Laura says you can watch the show live on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook Live, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Yes, and Nagy's got comments on another player you're going to want to hear. But real quick, Laura says we call them purple bag Doritos at our house. They are the best. This ain't that.
No, those are in there, but I'm telling you, y'all ain't seen this.
Ecky Bob, report back. I think it's a white bag. Will you go see?
No, platinum.
Oh, it's platinum?
Yeah.
Silver.
No, platinum. Platinum better because they got to be good. Silver bag just be all right.
Snorted on
Great.
myself.
Is that like a 5? That doesn't count as like a snort. That's
Sorry, y'all on YouTube. I just snotted on myself. Hey, full disclosure, so I can't hide from it. It happens.
So, okay, I'm waiting to see it, too.
Oh, man.
What color? Gray. See? Gray.
Slay, go check it out. See
Yeah, man. I know.
But what's the
I know what it
flavor?
is. Tangy barbecue.
Sweet tangy barbecue.
Sweet tangy
those are gonna be
barbecue.
legit. Those are gonna be good.
No, you gonna go
That's
try
not
them out?
purple.
Have you ever had like sweet barbecue chips?
Man, you know what you're talking to.
That's why I'm saying take that and throw it on a Dorito, throw some cheese on it. That's what we call Mama's nachos.
No.
Yes, you're missing. That is what you're missing.
I'm not going to
Mama
let y'all do that.
Goldberg's. That's what you're missing.
I think y'all boosted Mama G's a little bit.
No, you just got crap there. Who gets a spinach wrap from Mama Goldberg's? Nobody.
The salad was phenomenal.
You're like the
Chicken
person
salad's
that
good.
goes to the beach and you
But I
decide to
don't
get
even
chicken.
get chicken salad from. Yeah, I don't even get chicken salad from Mama Goldberg's. Like Mama's Love, Turkey Delight, Mama's Nachos, Doritos with the cheese. You got to add the jalapenos, and I don't even like jalapenos. What you ate at Mama G's does not count.
I can't wait until
When the
management
test run.
sees our search history because yours is testicular. What was
Torsion.
it? Torsion, and mine is Hanson.
Yeah, and
What y'all doing?
I've got Hanson on here too, and Doritos special flavors.
Did you see him on there?
I don't know. I quit looking.
Yeah, Bob said, what have I done? Bob,
You got it.
Hang over there.
Hey, let's talk about the Senior Bowl and what else is going on.
Okay.
Well, hang on. Jim Nagy.
That's what we're talking about.
Okay. Talking.
Well, hang on.
Well, hang on.
We'll stick
Let
to
me
that.
go right to what you just tried to steer me to.
Hang on, Babs.
Hang on.
I'm going to do this. Get out of my way. Even though it's the same thing. I don't need a point guard.
You know what? You're right. This is your idea. Go.
Well, it's Blade and Mickey's. Jim Nagy with Blade and Mickey runs the Senior Bowl, in case you didn't know that. Talked about Tennessee's quarterback, Hendon Hooker, though injured, still down there.
No, man, it's a one-off. It's a total one-off. You don't want to make a habit of bringing injured players here because then we did it during the COVID year. So I'll say that we brought like Devontae Smith, Landon Dickerson. There was a couple guys that COVID year, but we only did it because we were the only show in town that year. With quarterbacks, it's a little different. The classroom time is so important. The interview time is so important. And really, when I say one-off, it's about Hendon Hooker. This guy is a special guy. I think that he's, found a special place in the hearts of most Vol fans for where he had that football team. He was truly one of the faces of college football this year. And I was up there in August to speak to the team and meet with the seniors. And, man, people just love this guy, and he deserves it. He had a heck of a year. He moved himself up from like that 4th, 5th round area to, prior to the injury. Most teams had him on day 2. He was in, mostly second thirds. So he's going to come down. He's excited about it. Going to go through the week and sit in meetings and, learn the playbook and support his teammates and go through the interview process and meet with all 32 teams. And we're excited to get Hendon down here. I did tell him I said, man, just be ready for that NFL Network and ESPN cameras to be grabbing on you during practice since you're the only guy standing around without pads on. So he will. I think Hennon will get a lot of FaceTime during the week.
See, and that'll lead
He's
him
going to be
to
really busy.
his career after football.
Yep.
What a great opportunity because they're going to be asking him about the offense, about the
Yep.
system, about the players, and things like that.
He gonna get a foot in, man,
Yeah.
quicker than that. That's all right, man. That's dope right there.
And he is an unbelievable. He said it, unbelievable young man. I
Mhm.
mean, just go find his what do they call it? The players thing on the Athletic players tribune.
Yeah, yep. Mm-hmm.
Unreal. It's a thanks to Vols fans and stuff.
It was a very good article.
Yeah, he goes through this season there. But, yeah, what a great opportunity. And it's interesting because we had Matt Miller, NFL draft scout, on last week who just kind of flippantly said, yeah, like Hendon Hooker probably second round now because of the injury. And I was like, wow.
Yeah, that's tough. People think a lot of him, man. He's made a great impression on a lot of people, and that's outside of the state of Tennessee.
Isn't that amazing, though, to think about ACL guy could still go second round? That is a testament to him if that's what happens.
Yeah.
I mean,
As a quarterback, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard because we always think Jeffrey Simmons, Big Jeff, but that's a different position.
Mm-hmm. Late tear in ACL, too. It was late in the season.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
somebody just sent us a picture of the Doritos barbecue.
Oh, no, I got them. I got them pulled up.
Sweet and tangy barbecue tortilla chips.
I got them pulled up. The difference is it's black in the store. This bag is like a dark charcoal gray.
You're not going to say gray. Don't give that to Bob.
No, I said charcoal. Yeah. Oh, Bob came in talking about. I said platinum and silver, isn't it? And now, though, that's a different bag. That's a different bag.
Oh, okay.
It's a different bag, you know. Yeah, it's the little baby bag.
Yeah, it's like limited
Little
edition.
baby. Baby
It's
Doritos.
It's a purdy bag.
615-737-1045. Two great games coming up this weekend. I like how they're spaced out too on Sunday, 2 and 5. I hate it when they go 12 and 3 and then you're done at 6 and you're like, oh, what am I going to do now?
What am I doing all day?
I've drank too much beer to
do in my life.
do anything but go to sleep. After
Start
the
acting
game.
like an adult.
Oh my gosh, we're about to not have football.
I know. 3 games left.
Don't do basketball
I'm
that way,
about to
Babs.
cry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Especially when you love football.
Don't do basketball that
The
way,
best
Babs.
sporting event out there is March Madness.
It's in March. You're correct.
Come on, guys.
You're
Gals.
correct.
And this guy sitting in this room right now was on One Shining Moment.
Yes,
We
he
gotta
was.
go. We gotta go pull that. We gotta go find it. Yep. I'll
He
find
told
it.
his Oak
I
Hill
wasn't
Academy
gonna find it.
teammates, I'm going to be on One Shining Moment.
It was
He
on
was
there.
next year.
Which year was that, Slay?
99. 99, 2000.
Body like it.
That was Big John's first year playing.
Mm-hmm.
615-737-1045. Philly Mike. I think Philly Mike probably wants to talk about that NFC championship.
I wonder
Yeah, I
who
wonder who
Mike
Philly
knows.
Mike's going for.
St. Joe's.
Hey, 3HL, you know who I'm going for, man. We got rid of those Giants. So Sunday's going to be tough. I predict 24-21 Philly. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be defensive struggle back and forth. But I think we have enough to beat the Niners by 3. I think Hassan Reddick, our defensive guy, is like a mini Lawrence Taylor. I'm not going to put him in that LT category. But what he's done this year with 16 sacks coming off that edge, Purdy's going to see a lot of him on Sunday. And I think our defensive backs with Bradbury, Slay, and some other guys in the back there will make the difference, man. And I have friends that are back home. They just started drinking around 2 o'clock Eastern time. So they'll be ready and fired up by Sunday. The gates open at 6 a.m. at the Lynx, so you know what that means. That's 7 hours of drinking time for Philly's finest, man. So it should be a good one. But I got the Birds 24-21, and I'm taking the Chiefs. I think Andy Reid will have something special. There will be maybe a triple reverse or something really weird that he's going to come up with because he's done some strange plays when he was in Philly, some different formations to try to fool Cincinnati. I love Burrows. He's the next guy, the big superstar in the NFL. But I think Mahomes is out to prove something, and it'll be Andy Reid versus the Eagles in 2 weeks out there in Arizona, man. So, guys, have a great weekend. Ron, great job the other night. I saw you on ESPN2, man. So great job, and continued success to you. And, Dawn, you do a great job. And Mayor, we want to see you somewhere on TV, man.
Just somewhere.
Appreciate it, Philly
Appreciate
Mike.
that, Philly Mike.
Nobody wants that, Mike. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. 615-737-1045 at the RHL 1045.
So he thinks low scoring there, right? 24-21.
He still went over the total, though.
Right.
What is it?
Oh,
I
no,
think it's
he didn't.
48.
No, it's yeah.
It's 46 and a half is what I just saw.
Did you? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it.
Let me hold on.
Oh, wait. No, I was. Yeah, that was
game.
46 and a half. 46 and a half.
Okay.
So, yeah, he's under, which is where I went. I'm scared to go under with Jalen Hurts out there just winging it around, though.
You got to think that defense is going to step up, though. Man.
I think so.
Like
that's the play, I think.
I think the Eagles win, but like this defense is not going to let them run rampant on them. I like, golly, I wouldn't think.
What do you guys think people are overlooking? I know this sounds weird to say, but I hear a lot of Cincy, Burrow, Bengals, Burrowhead, whatever. Do you think that people are overlooking Kansas City because of the high ankle sprain and now because of Travis Kelce's back injury, he's listed as questionable?
I think the ankle gets it more than anything. Just not knowing how, like, the things he does is not scripted. Patrick Mahomes, that is. He's an instinctive player. That's when he shines the most. And when you
But he
hurt
played
the
through
most,
it in the second half.
Right.
Yeah,
And Cosell
but
said
that was a shot. He had a shot up ankle on that
Cosell
one.
has
Well,
consistently
he's about
said
to have it shot up every quarter if he has to.
That's true.
Cosell said that he escapes when he doesn't even need to escape.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's all in. The only time it can hurt, you can plan for running straight. I'm going to cut left. I'm going to cut right. It's the instincts that get him out of trouble. Man.
I don't disagree with you, but there
see it.
sure are a lot of people out there going Burrow and Bengals.
I know. Oh, you saying that's the reason they are because of Joe Burrow? I'm saying that's the reason I would lean
No.
towards Cincinnati because of Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, no, same
okay.
with me.
Yeah.
And Kelsey, like if Kelsey's not 100%, I mean, Titans fans know exactly what happens when Kelsey goes out of a game.
Yeah.
Because that's basically when it turned and they
Yep.
won that playoff game in Kansas
Yep.
City. Now, granted,
Sure.
there was not Mahomes during that time.
San Francisco, Philadelphia total 46 and a half right now.
Over. Over. They finna slang that ball all over the field.
That's what I'm worried about.
You don't think they are?
I went under.
Oh, in that game?
Yeah. That's where the A bet might lie on Sportsline.
Are you sure it lied down? I thought.
Yep.
Hey,
What
Slay,
am
I
I
have a
looking at?
question.
What up?
In your one shining moment, was it you just walking behind some North Carolina players?
Hell no. It was me.
Bro, you're on there just walking behind
It was me
him.
beating my chest. That's where the meme came from.
All right, I'm still looking. I may have found it, but I got one other
The
one. You
GIF,
just
I mean.
walking behind some North Carolina players.
No.
Hey, them fighting
Does
words.
that mean he's in it twice?
It could be.
I'm researching. I'm on top of that, Russ.
How'd you even find that, though?
Bro. I'm a hacker over
Slade
here,
never
man.
wanted to find
You
that.
didn't look at that right.
Oh, I didn't?
No, I knew you didn't.
Okay, fix
Like,
it.
what?
Fix it, Slay.
San Fran, Philly under 46.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No.
Yeah, I did.
I said over Cincinnati and Kansas City. That's
I
what
know
I'm
because you didn't hear me say San Francisco, Philly is 46 and a half. Go under. All right, Slay's headed
We need to
Charlotte.
go to break.
Slay's headed to Charlotte. Watch him on the
Oh,
SEC
we sure
Network. You're giving me anxiety. Your flight leaves in less than an hour.
I'm
and
gone.
15 minutes.
I'm out the building.
See ya.
There is an awesome sporting event happening on Sunday, and you can take it all in at the Curb Event Center. Belmont hosting Drake. Belmont basketball coach Casey Alexander with us now. Casey, you ready?
We're getting closer. Oh, man, we're getting closer. It should be fun on Sunday, though. I heard you talking about two great games on Sunday. Was that like the two different ways you can watch Belmont at 2 o'clock on ESPN2 or in person? Is that what you were talking about?
They don't need to watch your game on television. They need to come to the Curb Event Center and watch the NFL game on their phone, because that's what I do when I do things like that. But great game coming up. BelmontBruins.com for tickets starting at $12. Bruins 8-1 at home. Why so much home success, Casey?
Well, that's been a good place for us to play for many, many years. You know, only Kansas, I believe, and Gonzaga have a better conference home record than Belmont does. It's a fun place to play. Or people do it right. Not a bad seat in the house, and Sunday should be no different.
And it's going to be a fun watch also because you guys might shoot 2 or 3 or 20 3-pointers.
It's nice when it works out that way. It's part of the plan, at least. It doesn't always go according to plan, but that'd be a good way to go out.
I love it, Casey. Thank you. Good luck on Sunday. Belmont hosting Drake, 2 o'clock, Curb Event Center, BelmontBruins.com. Tickets starting at just $12, or you can get them at the door. It's a great, intimate environment to watch great, high-quality basketball. Get it done. 3HL 1045 The Zone. James found it. A little screenshot of Slay on One Shining Moment. We tweeted it out there at 3HL 1045. What are you listening to over there, Babsy?
I'm listening to the Cincinnati mayor because he's funny. Doing a little proclamation to which he said the Bengals scored more points than the Chiefs last time. And Joseph Burrow is 3-0 against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. And referees are asking him to take a paternity test to confirm that he is, in fact, Patrick Mahomes' father. This is the mayor of Cincinnati putting this out there.
All these politicians have more to do.
I don't care. I love it. Inject it in my veins. Talk all the smack.
You love Burrow talk.
I love all Burrow smack talk.
615-737-1045. Thomas is in Nashville. Thomas, what's up?
Hey, guys. I just want to say, even though the Super Bowl will be the last game, but there's going to be some more football coming up later on, February 18th with the XFL.
That's right.
And then April 16th with the USFL.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
And I want to give my predictions of the Super Bowl. Okay. Cincinnati and Philadelphia. Cincinnati will win 35-28.
There you go, Thomas.
That's a lot of scoring.
35-28. If it were
Thanks,
those
Thomas.
two teams, I can see that.
Yeah.
I mean,
that'd be fun.
Those quarterbacks are slinging that ball. That is definitely true.
You hosting our Super Bowl party this year?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wait, we have Super Bowl parties here?
I just started that.
Listen to you, just putting things out there. I mean, we only have like 8 more minutes to even be on this planet. So
What have you read about some inner workings of the earth?
There's somebody driving on 65 right now. Like, wait, what?
Them's just jokes, people. Yeah, Gerald McGrath tweeted this out from the New York Times, former Titan linebacker.
McGrath.
We love G-Mac.
We do.
He works some football camps that my kids have been to. He's the best. Anyway,
He's so positive. He's always smiling. He's my favorite.
I can't click on the story because I don't subscribe to the New York Times.
Is this about the meteor that's going to be like 3,000 miles away from Earth and pass it?
No.
Okay.
This is about the Earth's inner core paused, then reversed its spin, but everything is fine.
It flipped it and reversed it.
Yeah, Missy Elliott. So nothing to see here, according to the New York Times. The inner core of the Earth just kind of does what it wants to do. I don't know.
But everything's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. All I see is that meme of somebody standing in front of a burning house saying, everything's fine. It's fine, as the house burns down behind
Who was that,
them.
Khaleesi in Game of Thrones?
I don't know.
Yeah, she walked out of that burning house naked.
She did. Her and her dragons.
Everything's fine.
Her and her dragons.
Her and her dragons.
You want to talk about a BAB right there, boy. And I didn't even really watch that show. I saw like 3 episodes. I saw the first episode in the very first scene, spoiler alert, when a kid gets thrown out the window in the castle.
Yeah,
And
he
I'm like,
does.
oh, my gosh.
He does.
Yeah, he did. Spoiler alert.
My wife has amazing timing. The only time she ever walked into the room while I was watching that was during the sex scenes. She's like, what are you watching?
I mean,
I was like, no, there's more to this show than that. I promise.
the second episode I saw was The Red Wedding.
Ooh.
No, I've seen 4. The third one was where Khaleesi just went scorched earth on everybody. House burning. She just walks out naked like, nothing to see here. Like you said, like, I own this.
At that point in time, I'm putting my sword down. Hey, you good? I'm good. I'm just going to leave. No, I'm good on this one.
The 4th episode I saw was the last one, and I thought the ending was awful.
Well, hey,
I can judge. I saw 3 episodes prior to that one.
There may have been a 5th episode you saw, but nobody saw it because the whole episode was like dark and you couldn't see anything. It's
yes.
all it was.
I was so fresh out because
watching that,
I know
didn't you?
Mr. Bat, because that's our thing during football season, after football season, whatever. We always keep Sunday and watch something together. That's like our time together. And it was his year to choose. So I watched the very last season of that show, and I couldn't see crap because it was so dark.
Unless you were in a room with zero lighting and, I mean, just your television turned its brightness all the way up, you did not see a single thing in that episode.
And not to mention, I'm like, well, who's that? Well, why is that going on? And
you're killing him with questions.
I was killing
Was there a bunch
him.
of sex involved?
I don't
We
even
don't know. We couldn't
remember.
see.
I don't know. I can't see. It's terrible.